Alright, we on.
Alright, Shalom. We're going to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bar Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bar Hashem, Rakar, Kadash. Number one is to our elders, the apostles of great Lordstone. Those men that taught us the truth, right? With the truth of the Bible, the Holy Bible, through the Holy Spirit. And Yahweh Bar Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bar Hashem, Rakar, Kadash, Bar Hashem. You elected Israel, that's that with the 4 kings of the globe. Right? So it's another week that we're out here on the highways and byways and the street doing this work, man. Teaching our people, preaching his word, man. Preaching unto the hopeful elected nation of Israel. So we're going to start from the book of Legacy. Alright, where's the
Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 1.
Yeah.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
Now, first of all, we God's people, right? It's actually this is the commandment that the Heavenly Father Yahweh gave us to Ezra, man, which now pertains to us brothers. That's actually coming out here and doing the work. So it says, come my people and speak.
It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
Yes, it says, speak thou in the ears of my people, man. So these God's people. The Israelites, the children of Israel, sons and daughters of the nation of Israel. Who the Israelites today are so-called black city of America. That's the Bible, the word that we put out, speaking out for our people, man. Okay, this is the word of prophecy.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
Yeah, now the word of prophecy, the word of prophesying, the word of prophecy, done in these last days himself, men, as he done in the days of old, to come out and speak the words of prophecy, man. Okay, speak the future things, if you will. Take from the Bible. Like, for instance, in these last days, what's going to take place is World War III. Okay, the implementation of the mark of the beast that we read about in the book of Revelation, 13th chapter and the 16th verse, man. The downfall of Esau's kingdom on a nuclear level, man. So these are the things I'm going to bring out for the spirit, man, and break it down for the people, for the Israelites, man. Right? For the tribe of Judah, for the tribe of Judah, all the way down to the tribe of Issachar, man. Pertain unto some blessings of the earth. Go ahead.
It says, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Yeah, because we're not speaking our own word, man. Back up with scripture, man. That's why you got brothers with the Bible there, man. And we say things and we back up and we say the Holy Bible. Such as Esau's kingdom is going down, such as these Edomites. They're gonna go to sleep for 1,000 years, pursuant to the book of Obadiah, the 18th verse, man. Right? They're gonna be destroyed after they served 1,000 years of slavery. That's the same. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, and cause them to be written in paper, so they are faithful and true.
That's what we got here today, man. The Holy Bible, the words of Yahweh watching our shine, the visions that the prophets got, whether it be Jeremiah, whether it be Amos, whether it be Isaiah, Nahum, they were given visions from the angels of the Lord, and they were told to write these things down. For our learning, get that in Romans 15, verse 4. Right? All the words that you read about in the Bible, they're really for the elect to bring out these last days. This understanding of the elect of our nation, man. In hopes that they will be delivered in these last days. Go ahead.
Romans 15, verse 4, it says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Yeah, whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, man. Now we understand that 2/3 of our people, they're not going to get this. We get it in Romans 11 and 7. Okay? It says, whatever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. So when you go into the Bible and you read about the curses that fell upon the children or the sons and daughters of the nation of Israel, that was really written for the learning of the elect of the nation of Israel in these last days, man, to understand who they are as a people, man. Okay? Read that one more time.
It says Romans 15 and 4,
Yeah.
it says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Yeah, now some of the things that were written aforetime was such, was what we got to the Malachi, the 4th chapter, and read about how the Lord will destroy his people and flood on into destruction, man. That's the prophecy actually had taken place here. That's the prophecy that's going to take place in our lifetime, man. The days that we're living in right now. And it was really written for the learning of the elect. Okay? The implementation of the mark of the beast, If you understand that mark of the beast is speaking about this microchip, right? That was written 2,000 years ago, man. Now we have the understanding of that prophecy. Right? This is just a few examples of the things that were written aforetime for our learning. And that's what I'm trying to bring out here from the Spirit.
It says Romans 11:7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for.
Yeah, the Israelites have not obtained that which they seek it for, man. Right? The spirit that's in the Israelites is a spirit of knowledge, if you will. Right? And every Israelite, for the most part, at one time in their life, they're seeking knowledge, man. But the majority of our people, they're seeking the wrong knowledge, man. That's why they're in these so-called Christian churches. That's why they're in so-called mosques. Right? That's why, you know, some of our people worship Buddha. You know, some of our people are even in Hare Krishna and all that shit, man. Worshipping, you know, various false gods. They're into all these various vain, idolatrous gods, man. So it says, Israel have not obtained that which you seek it for, man. Right? You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they haven't obtained the truth. And then he goes to say what?
But the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Yeah, the election, the elect of our nation, they've obtained the truth, man. They've obtained the understanding of the Holy Scriptures, man. They've obtained the names of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, the true names of who the world ignorantly called God of Jesus Christ. They've obtained the understanding of the prophecies, man. They've obtained the understanding of who they are as a people. That's why the elect don't call themselves blacks, they don't call themselves Puerto Ricans, they don't call themselves Seminole Indians, they don't call themselves Mexicans, they call themselves Hebrew Israelites from the prospective tribes. Okay? They've obtained the truth, man. And the rest were blind. Who's the rest? 2/3 of our people. And the rest of these heathen nations.
Alright, this is Psalms 2 and 10. No, Psalms 2 and 12. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. Yeah, how you kiss the Son. The knowledge and wisdom and understanding of the scriptures. Alright? The proper breakdowns and the dark sayings. Yeah. Knowing the Lord's name, knowing the mark of the beast is the chip. Alright? That's who know Esau is an enemy. But knowing the proper breakdowns of the chip, the Lord's name, and who's the Son? The Son is Yahweh.
Right. And also the way you kiss the Son is being obedient to his word.
That's right.
Right? Once you get this truth, once you have the full understanding of this truth, the commandment is that you have to come out here and do the work, man. Right? So, you know, hopefully still the elect, man.
That's right.
Once you leave the world. Okay, once you have the true understanding of the Bible in its whole, front to back. Where was he at?
Zechariah, Zechariah 13 and 8, and it says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, says the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Yeah, this land that's being spoken about here in the book of Zechariah, the 30th chapter, is actually speaking about America, man. Alright? 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. That's 66.6%. When you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans being swept away by this nuclear destruction, man. By this nuclear embezzlement, the Bible teaches, man. Okay? Because you've got countries like Russia, Iran, North Korea, China, that have ICBMs. And Yahweh Shai is going to put it in the spirit of these various different presidents and prime ministers around the world to shoot their missiles upon America, man. Which is Babylon the Great, which is set for destruction, man. According to the Bible. Go ahead.
It says, but the third shall be left therein.
Yeah, 33.3% of our people, 1/3 of our people are going to be delivered, man. Right? And how are they going to be delivered? By our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai. As a matter of fact, go to the book of Matthew, the 1st chapter, and the 21st verse.
Matthew chapter 1, verse 21, and it says, and she shall bring forth a son.
Yeah, so what we're reading about here, what we're going to understand here is that this is the angel Gabriel, okay, coming up into Joseph and Mary, and they're basically going to get a name that they're going to give their child, right? In the Hebrew, that is. Go ahead.
And thou shalt call his name Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, thou shalt call his name Yahweh Shai. Now, when you read this Bible, you're going to see it in English. You're going to see the name Jesus, but we know our Lord. You see it in the book of Hebrews, the 7th chapter, and the 13th verse. It says that our Lord sprang out of the tribe of Judah, of the nation of Israel. And the tribe of Judah, they spoke what language? They didn't speak Greek, they didn't speak English, Aramaic,
They
they
spoke
spoke
Hebrew.
Hebrew, man. Paleo Hebrew like that. The Lashawar Kodak that we call today, man. So his name is really Yahweh Shai, man. Meaning he is the deliverer, he is the savior. And who is he going to deliver? Who is he going to save? He's going to tell us.
For he shall save his people from their sins.
Yes, it says he shall save his people from their sins. Okay? Now, what's sin according to the Bible? I'm going to get
First John chapter 3 verse 4, whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Yes, that's what it is. That's the definition of sin, right? That's what I'm going to tell you in church. That's what actually explain sin is to you. Right? That's why we're out here. That's why the Lord said to break these things down for you, man. So it says sin is transgression of the law. Now the question is, who are the laws, statutes, and commandments given unto you? Right? There's over 630 laws, statutes, and commandments, and they were given unto the children of Israel, the sons and daughters of the nation of Israel, man. Got it?
Psalm 147 verse 19.
Yeah.
He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Word to Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, unto the sons of, well, really the sons of Israel, man. Okay? Where do you find his word? It's the Holy Bible. He doesn't say he showeth his word unto the children of Edom, until he sold white people, or the children of Moab, until he sold the Chinese people. The Lord is giving the nation of Israel, man. He showeth his word unto one more time.
He showeth his word unto Jacob,
Yeah.
his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
That's the judgment of the tribes of Israel, man. So that's who the laws and the commandments are given unto the children of Israel, man. So when we go back to Matthew, the first chapter and the 21st verse, now we understand who Yahweh Shai really came for, man. Now we understand who can actually be sin in essence in the sight of Yahweh Shai.
Matthew 1 and 21, and it says, and she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahweh Shai,
Yeah.
for he shall save his people from their sins.
Yeah, and that's why we need a savior, man, because Yahweh Shai, he gave us laws, statutes, and commandments that you can read about in the book of Exodus, Genesis, Leviticus, Numbers. Okay? The commandments are throughout the whole Bible. But they were given unto us as a people, man. And we can't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments because of this flesh that we're in, and because we're in captivity right now, man. That's why Yahweh Shai is so imperative unto our nation. And that's why he's called the Lamb. Okay, because he was the ultimate sacrifice for our people, man. You know? Because the Lord in the days of old, Yahweh Shai done away about our bread offerings, getting our sacrifice. That's why we need a better sacrifice. And that came in the form of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? That's why he went up on that cross to take away our sins, man. So in these days, the blood of Yahweh Shai covers the sins of the elect, man. And through the elect, that's how our whole nation is going to come back. This is the book of Romans, the 11th chapter and the 26th verse, man.
Yeah, this is on Matthew 15 and 24. When he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
There it goes again, man. Yahweh Shai is not sent but unto the lost sheep of the tribes of Israel, man. Okay? So who's lost out here? Our people, man. That's how you got our people.
I see two strange brothers walking up
That's why you got our people out there.
Yeah,
They some blacks, African Americans, right?
You want to get in?
Nigerians, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, Cherokee. Okay, because they're lost as a people, man, and none restore it. Right? So the white man is so Edom, the oppressor of our people. He doesn't restore this knowledge unto us, man. Right? But that's why we're out here. To restore that knowledge back unto our people, to gather the lost sheep of our people, going to the elect.
Jeremiah 50 and 6. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill.
Yeah, your shepherds, your modern day shepherds will be people like Reverend Jackson, what's his name? Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, going back into Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Today you've got Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes. They haven't shown you who you are according to the Bible, man. Right? They just spoken smooth and sweet words in the church, man. So they've led you astray from the Holy Bible, from the truth of the Bible, man. That's why, again, Yahweh Shai set forth the truth, man. As a matter of fact, in 1 Corinthians 4 and verse 9.
It says they have forgotten their resting place.
Yeah, they've forgotten their resting place. Before you get that, go to Psalms 91. They've forgotten their resting place. These people here on the line, man. Right? You get that, forgotten their resting place, man. The Holy Bible.
Psalms 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High.
Now, where's the secret place of the Most High? Is it up in the sky? Is it in the park? No, it's here in the scriptures, man. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High, man. Go ahead.
Says, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Yeah, so those of you that have this truth, those of you that are actually in this truth, those of you that Yahweh Shai is blessed to receive this truth, and that dwell in the scriptures, in the time of Jacob's trouble, where all hell's going to break loose upon our people, who's going to be your protection in that day, man. Because why you're going to have the name, man. It's the name Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai is going to deliver you in these last days. From the time of Jacob's trouble, man. From the martial law, from the concentration camps, from the overhead destruction, man. From these ICBMs. Let's go back. The rest of the base. Yeah, the rest of the base.
It says, they have turned them away on the mountains, Jeremiah 56. They have gone from mountain to hill.
Yeah, they've gone from one government to another government, then, right? They've gone from one belief to another belief. Outside of the truth, that is. Go ahead.
They have forgotten their resting place.
Yeah, they've forgotten who they are. You know, they've forgotten who they are as a people. You know, they don't know that they're Israelites. They don't know the true names of our power. You know, they don't know the understanding of the prophecies. You know, which goes into Jeremiah 17. Go ahead. Jeremiah 17 and 4.
This is Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Yeah, the ox and an ass, those are two stubborn animals, man. Yet they know their master's crib. Go ahead.
But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
And you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Americans, you don't know that you're blacks, man. Nor do you consider it, man. Even though that we're out here, your brothers are actually out here, you got so-called blacks, so-called Latinos actually out here breaking down the Bible unto you. Yet you walk past our camps, right? Yet you walk past our camps and you go up on the color board of these shows and you scoff at the word of the Lord, man. You don't consider who you are, man. You don't consider the prophecy. You don't consider the time that you're living, man. You don't consider who your enemy is. Yet you're getting gunned down on the streets. Go ahead. The rest of the place. There was more than.
Jeremiah 50 and 7. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offended not, because they have sinned against the Lord.
Yeah, that's what we saw. The Edomites and the central Vikings, they understand it. They know the wicked blacks are, man. Right? They know that the so-called African Americans over here at the tribe of Judah. They know that the so-called Cajun out there in Haiti, at the tribe of Levite, right? You so-called Jamaicans, so-called Trinidadians. They know that the tribe of Benjamin. They know that the so-called Latinos are the tribe of so-called Puerto Ricans, that is, are the tribe of Ephraim, and so on and so forth. They know who we are. That's what's going on. And they know that we went off. They know that we went off.
It says, all that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offended not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even Yahweh, the hope of their fathers.
And they continue to feed our people and give our people that hope, that wine, man. You know, these lies, these false philosophies. All we need to teach about people the truth, who we are as a people. They pertain to the scriptures. It says that in the book of Habakkuk, the second chapter, and the 16th verse, it was they go to him that gives his neighbor that wine, man.
Basically, Esau and these other nations, they felt like they were justified for what they did to us. Right? They feel justified till this day because the scripture talk about the accusers of our brothers. So they say, look at these people, they're not following your ways, so we have the right to fuck them up. Because, like it says, we offended not because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice. They understand that the Most High is a just power, so they feel justified in doing what they do because they don't know. But I got a precept that's gonna smash that idea, man.
And the way they do that is by putting, Chinese restaurants in your neighborhood, cooking everything.
Even something that is just something sort of like you can't take it back. They don't have and then they
They promote our like clean and that's going according to the Bible. They promote movies like Scarface, drug dealer movies. That's going according to the road.
Oh, can I say this real quick? Let me change the subject. What's going on now, man? You see, right now we're in the spirit. Well, not us, but this society is in the spirit of Sam Hain, which is Halloween, and they had a scare tactic. See, it's that trick or treat scare tactic where they scare the public into submission with these pipe bombs. Now I'm gonna pose this question. Now, CNN. Now, any person in the world, if a bomb has been delivered to their house, or they place of residence, or they place of work in office, they're gonna see that bomb. They're gonna skeet. They ain't gonna stay around. They're gonna leave. But what CNN did was they came. Come on. Call they called in the cameraman, and the cameraman came and filmed the goddamn bomb. What kind of shit is that? To let you know, any man with any kind of intelligence will let you know that shit was a false flag, because if I get a mysterious package delivered to my house, I'm not going to open it up and start filming the shit. I'm going, what? I'm out. I'm getting far away from that bomb as I possibly can, because I don't know how strong the bomb is. So with detonate, I won't be around that shit. But no, what CNN did was they started filming it, let you know it's a false flag. And I think they locked up as a patsy. My strong belief. And the school is telling me that that shit was a false flag, and that dude was a patsy. Now, today, some tight synagogue in Pittsburgh got shot up, ain't dead. So them gutter rats is getting their just due. And you know what that is, man? That ain't nothing but a ritual sacrifice for Sam Hain, which is Halloween. Because it's a matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it out. It's called Occult Sabbaths and High Holy Days, and they show you how they do ritualistic sacrifices, and that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Right here. Before you get that right, it's called Occult Sabbaths and Occult Holidays and Sabbaths, and it's going until Halloween, which is the autumn equinox. 13 weeks minus Sabbath, but it says, but does require human sacrifice. It would happen in that synagogue, man. And it says September 21st, Mayborn, one night of the Illuminati human sacrifice all the way up to Sam Hain, which is known as Halloween. Halloween is a couple of days away. Today's the 27th. So that was nothing but a ritualistic sacrifice. So look forward to more death and destruction, because this is one of the time where Esau has to appease them demons. So they have to give these ritualistic sacrifices, man. They have to appease them demons that they worship in order to stay on top. But only for a few, you know? So I wanted to bring that up. So look forward to see this death and destruction and all these false flags, like that little trickery that they have with them bombs that was sent to all these people, all these so-called Democrats. And none of them bombs, not near 12 bombs blew up, man. That's to let you know something, man. None of them bombs blew up, and then CNN, instead of them getting the hell out of Dodge, they gathered together and they started filming the bomb, man.
Not knowing all these bombs that they make these days, you can detonate them by yourself. Right. You know, they don't know if they have one. That goes to show you that's full of shit. Anytime there's some type of device That's we ain't clicking somewhere. First thing Esau tells you, get away from me. Seeing this gonna go in, not to mention it. He took the bomb, this alleged bomb, put it on the X-ray machine, show pictures of the bomb being X-rayed. Yeah, not knowing what type of device it was. You can clearly see it was a pipe bomb, but you don't know usually that years ago they take the bomb and detonate it. You know, they clear the way, nobody touch it, but detonate it.
They sent a robot.
Right, exactly. Right.
The robot to come detonate the bomb.
Yep.
But nowadays, so now you mean to tell me CNN is nothing but a news station, a broadcasting station. I call that shit Cartoon News Network. So the Cartoon News Network will come in and instead of evacuating the whole fucking building, nah, bring in the cameraman and everybody gather around and we're gonna film this device that didn't blow up. Is it a coincidence that none of these bombs blew up, man? Come on, man. That was nothing but to save face because that false flag that was meant to scare the public, man. Right now we're around the time of the midterm elections. We're in the time of Samhain, which these demons require ritualistic sacrifice, man. So that's what these Edomites are doing. They're appeasing these gods that they worship, man. So look forward to more terrorist attacks, so-called terrorist attacks, man. More ritualistic sacrifices, man. Blood sacrifices. Whether being stabbed with someone and being shot in the street. But hey, the case in point, what happened in Pennsylvania, man? Well, Philadelphia, man. Pittsburgh, 8 souls in the synagogues got put to death through gutter rats, man. And it's look for more cars to come, man. Hey, man, that's right. We're in that time when Esau is being revealed for being a goddamn devil and the slander of what he is, man. You're at the end of your empire, look at your economy, man. That shit is fluctuating. And it's similar to 1929, say October, man. How everything was fluctuating, man. And then what happened the 29th of October? Boom. They woke up the next day. It was lines and lines of people trying to get their money, trying to retrieve their money out of these banks. And they had these armed guards, because they knew they had the money, enough money for everybody to get their money at the bank, man. Hey, man, that's why I don't trust banks, man. I don't trust banks. They can put a bank holiday and give you a haircut. A haircut meaning where you had $10,000 in the bank. When the bank opened, they got the bank holiday, you only got $4,000. I don't trust banks, man. Look what happened in Cyprus, Greece. Look what happened in Venezuela. You got women over there selling their fucking snake-ass boxes to feed their family, man. Doctors, women that was doctors, veterinarians, police officers, selling their goddamn steak-ass box to feed their family now, man. You got some woman saying that she was beaten, sodomized, and raped. And what she's doing, she's still out there, man. That's telling you how hard it is. Cannibalism is next. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. And we know all these things, it says in 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, that we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, right? Right, so we're not ignorant of Esau's evil plan. Where is that word, device of evil? It was name of evil people plan. And when you go on Esau's dollar bill, what does it say? Moses orders to close, man. You know what? New world order. And that's a part of the agenda. That's why he's, creating these so-called terrorist attacks around the world, mainly here in America, man. He wants to bring about the new world order at the end of the day, man.
I mentioned something. Shooting today in Pittsburgh, the brother sent a screenshot of, I think it was his Twitter or Facebook or something like that. And on his thing, he had the scripture John 8:44 on his profile. And he basically said that all Jews are the children of Satan. So where is that going back to? That's going back to the Old Testament. Don't even know, they put him out there, like the people of the Jews, they're not. According to Revelation 2:9, that we're the real Jews, but they put in that vibration out there that hate, that same hate that we teach. The hate of Esau either. But Yahweh hates Esau. So they're going to try to send that back to us. And just like the black one, they found he had like a sort of northern kingdom kind of name, or something. I forgot what his name was, but even the Jews, he got a northern kingdom. Yeah. So they, that, these devils, they're going to start staging a lot of false flags to try to demonize us. All right? To demonize us that teach us.
Basically, right now, he's building a case like, back in the 80s, we had the war on drugs, and then after 9/11, the war on terror, and now it's going to be the war on hate, man. And we're going to be at the forefront of this hate. so-called, but what is being the truth of the Bible, man? The Bible speaks about hate. Malachi 1 and 4, man. You know? Malachi 1 and 2, I should say, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. So that's what we're bringing out the truth of the book of the Bible was. Esau's going to have like his own little spin on what we're bringing out, and he's going to try and demonize the men of the Lord. We're giving the apostles and the elders and men come down on big notion. You know?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I want to say, yeah, man, and, you know, as a brother was saying, you know, we preach a certain doctrine or whatever, man, but we specifically say, man, you know, surely, we say what, man? Vengeance is for the Lord, yeah. All right, so we're not telling people to go out there and put pipe bombs and shoot up people and all that type of shit, man. You know, so they go edit it, you know what I'm saying, and make it come back to us, and we're not able to do the righteous.
The reason why they're coming after the Lord, they can't really truly have their enterprise with us talking to them. All the troubles are they really can't sit comfortably in this rulership. That's what I was supposed to do. I push out peace. They got going on. They're not going to be able to comfortably sit in it. What's that other one?
Joe, yeah.
Yeah, 16 and 7.
This is 2nd Exodus chapter 16, verse 70.
Yeah.
For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the
Lord.
Lord.
Great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, right? So the brother said we'll be at the forefront of that. But all these groups that are opposed to the American system, they're going to get into it, man. They're not going to be able to, in that day, say, nah, it wasn't us, it was GMS. They're not going to be able to say it in that day. This enterprise that's being pushed forth, that anything that's against it is going to be attacked. Anything that's against this new world order, as the brother said, and anything that's against it is going to be attacked. Esau is going to take it down because you can't truly rule unless you take down the children of Israel.
Verse 71, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
So we're going to destroy those that fear the Lord. And so we knew this was coming. We knew that they were going to do this thing because the scriptures tell us. Anybody that fears the Lord, they're going to come and attack. They're going to come in your houses. They're going to come to your job. They're going to show you on the news. You're going to have that freeze frame like this, pointing at somebody, yelling at somebody. They're going to do these things. That's why the scriptures say, wisdom and knowledge shall be really lived at times. Why? Because what you know is what you being ahead of it, right? You should prepare your mind for those kinds of things. You got something going?
Quick, it says, this is Matthew 10 and 22, and it says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Right, you shall be hated of all men for his name's sake, right? Didn't the scripture say that they hate him? Even when he say, if they hate me, know that they're going to hate you. Right? Go ahead, keep going.
It says, but he that endured to the end
Right.
shall be saved.
Right, but he that endures to the end shall be saved. Meaning what? You have to have a level of perseverance. Right? We know they're coming. Right? We know that the little tricks they're going to play, right? False flags and different things like that. But we have to have the spirit of perseverance in order to be able to push through on the other side. To endure. Right? Got some more? Yeah.
Verse 24, it says, the disciple is not above his master,
Right.
nor the servant above his Lord.
Right.
It says, it is enough for the disciple that he be as his master
Right.
and the servant of his Lord.
Right. And didn't they do this to Yahusha? Didn't they gather together all the false accusers? Right? And then finally, when they had found one that said, yeah, he said he was going to destroy the temple and rebuild it. Oh, see? What more do you need to hear? They made a big hoopla about the things he was saying. They got all these false accusers gathered together and had them before the priests and Pontius and all these different rulers, right? They had them before it, falsely accusing them. So is there something that we didn't know? We know what's going to happen because it happened to our Lord Yahushua. Right. The servant's not greater than his master. All right, keep going.
It says, if they have called the master of the house of Beelzebub,
Yep.
how much more shall they call them of his household?
Right. That's right.
It says, fear them not, therefore,
Right.
For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed,
Right.
and hid that shall not be known.
Right, so we have to tell the truth. These things are covered, right? People, you still got Jake in America that don't know Esau's the devil. They still don't know, so our job is to uncover that. We can't stop doing our job because something's gonna happen to us. So be it, man. So be it. We got a job to do, right? Keep going. Was there more?
No, that's it.
16 verse 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods,
Right.
and cast them out of their houses.
Right, cast them out of their house. You might sleep, you know, you're laid up with your lady or whatever. They kick down the door with them little, batter rams. Hit your door down, coming in. You know how it is when you wake up out of your sleep and you startle. You don't know what's going on. Your eyes all bright, trying to feel around in the dark. They don't get you, man.
Yeah.
They don't get you, but so what? You got to talk to them. The scriptures tell us about themselves, right? The scriptures tell us that we got to prove ourselves, right? We got to prove that
That's when that happens to certain brothers. That's when the scriptures start coming to your mind. Okay, Isaiah 59 and 19. When the enemy shall come like a flood, they're not going to lift up the standard. Those are the scriptures that are going to come to you in that day. Well, Revelation 2 and 10. You know, because how do you go? Be faithful unto death, and I'll give you a crown of life, man. Those are the scriptures that are supposed to be coming to brother's mind in that time, man. So once that happens, then you know that the Lord is dealing with it. You know, we might have to go through a little bit of trial, tribulation, but at the end of it, we will be part of that elect. That's what it said.
Get this quick precept. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. For the fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Yeah, the wisdom and knowledge that we're learning right now under the apostles, the men that Yahweh Christ himself has set up in these last days. The wisdom that you're gaining shows that God is putting up. That's going to keep you stable in the time of Jacob's trouble. You know? And it says in Revelation 3, something we put out earlier, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also keep you from the hour of temptation. So if we endure, the Lord's going to keep you, and the Lord's going to keep you stable. The Lord's going to protect you in that thing, man.
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 18. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak.
Just like what we're doing right now. You see what we're doing right now? We didn't rehearse what we're doing right now. This is live and direct. This ain't scripted, man. So the same way Yahweh send forth that Holy Spirit in the heart of God, we're going to do it at the same time when God gets delivered up. We're going to give you the Spirit to speak, to condemn these devils to their face, man. You know?
Yeah. So this is part of the job that the brothers are speaking about. Part of that job, some of us are actually going to have to go before the Supreme Court, before governors and kings and rulers. We're actually going to have to speak against them, or whatever the Lord put in our spirit to say. You might not say anything. You might just be there silent, just like Yahweh did. Or whatever it is that the Lord puts in our mouth to speak, that's part of our job too. So brothers have to be ready for that in our minds. We got to be ready to be demonized and persecuted in the face of the whole world for the testimony of Yahweh God. That's part of it. And that's part of doing your due diligence as a servant of Yahweh God. Right? It's not going to be over until Yahweh God actually comes back and delivers us. And that's when it's
This is Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Yeah, your head getting put under ability. You've been in a concentration camp, not with brothers. Okay? Go ahead.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
And this is speaking about the spiritual demon Satan. He's actually speaking about Esau, Edom, and his military might, man. Alright? Devil, Esau, Edom, might pass into prison.
That ye may be tried.
And you may be tested. And you go to that word try, it means to be tested. Right? And that's what the Yahweh tried to do in the last days, to test his men. When he says Zechariah 8 on down, about how he tried his men as gold and refine them as silver. That time is coming, man. Go ahead.
And ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Which is for a specific amount of time, man. It could be 10 days, it could be more, it could be less.
Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
And that's what we're working for, man. We're working for that crown of life. Right? We're working to be a part of that 104,000. Right? That elect number, man. That's never gonna that elect type that's never gonna fade in the kingdom of heaven. You know? You're always gonna be a part of that number, man. That's a great glory. You're not gonna be a so-called average Israelite in the kingdom of heaven. You're gonna be a part of that elect club. That's what we're fighting for.
Faithful unto death. This is Sirach 41:3. It says, fear not the sentence of death. Remember them that have been before thee and that have come after, for this is the sentence of the Lord over all flesh. So yeah, man, so you're not supposed to fear the sentence of death. Alright? Things that we're going to go through, man, hey, we already know what's coming. Alright? So we got to look at the prophets of old, man, and see what they go through. Alright? No, even if we die, man, if we get caught up, our heads get caught up in that guillotine, hey man, we be the first one to listen up in the church. Alright? So we gotta have the whole armor of the Lord of us, man, according to Psalms 91. Alright? We're not supposed to fear the sentence of death, man. Be faithful unto death. Right? We understand what death is. Alright? You know, you walk in the spirit world and you rest, man, you know what I mean? And that's what it is, man. Alright? So we doing this, we try to put on the armor of the Lord until the end. Alright? Brothers were talking about earlier, man, you might have to make a decision, guillotine or microchip or whatever, man. Hey man, guillotine it is. Alright?
That's why the story of the books from the Maccabees come into play. Because they will put the position where they were either going to have to eat the swine or be put to death. Like the brother was just saying, guillotine or microchip. You know, there's no room for any of that shit. You're going to have to be put to death. When you get put to death, now God's going to raise you up at the force anyway. A lot of these people don't understand that because, like the brother was talking about what's going on in Venezuela, as they start to look into America, a lot of these people out there, these so-called Israelites out there on the highways and byways, that you truly don't believe, you sincerely don't believe, you're going to find yourself in that position. And you're going to find yourself bowing down to these devils because you don't want to be put to death. Or you don't want to see your 5-year-old daughter or your 6-year-old son put to death. Okay? But this isn't about us, man. This is about the spirit of Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai and his word being pushed out throughout the 4 corners of the earth to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, these nations, and all these other individuals who've come up against the servants of the Lord, man. This is the time frame we're in right now. And nobody else can deny it, man. If you believe for 1 minute in your heart that this fucking place called America, Babylon, is going to treat you right and treat you well, you have been deceived. Because the devil's going to come in like a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour, man. And it's going to start with these people on this side. He's going to start with the children of Israel, man. You know?
Yeah, and pursue to that first Peter 4:17 verses you can start his own house.
That's right.
Right? Brothers actually know this, that actually know the name of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. That's why this thing is a fearful thing. That's why you have to do this sincerity. And we're sincerity, sincerity, you know, sincerity in the spirit, man.
So 1 Peter 4:17, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? And so, you know, we're the ones that obey the gospel of Yahweh. We come out here, we tell the Lord to stay with, you know, but even this thing that we working out within ourselves too, you know, this thing that we got to work out daily, this fights that we got to overcome. You know, so it's saying that judgment is going to begin with us, man. You got some guys that's in Israel that ain't right with the spirit, man. They're not doing the things that's necessary for salvation. They might come out here on the highways and byways. You might see them appear to men that they're right, but in the spirit they're not right. And that's why judgment got to begin first with us. And that judgment is going to come by way of persecution, martial law, famine, different trials and tribulations that we're going to have to go through.
Huh?
What you want to do,
Get some
and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Yeah, so even if the righteous they're gonna make it by a hair strand, you know, very this is called the straight and narrow. You know, we barely gonna make it out of here. Where shall the unrighteous appear? They're gonna get destroyed. In the time of Jacob's trouble, a lot of our people are gonna get wiped out right on the first day, man. Yeah.
you are out.
Exactly. Because we're out here, it sounds like they didn't know. You know, we're telling them that judgment is going to begin with us. We're letting them know. So that would be the time for you to trim your lips, get right, no seek the Lord while he may be found. But two-thirds, like they're not going to get it. They're going to be cut off from God. He says, wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of God commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing as unto a faithful creator. So we have to commit ourselves to good works, even if we got to suffer for it. Because we know that judgment is going to come. And you'd rather get judged for your good works rather than, there's going to be a judgment for everything, for the good and the bad. So you might as well commit yourself onto good works, be faithful to the Creator, Yahweh, and his Son, Yahweh God, so that you will receive that good reward that Yahweh God has expected. Everlasting life from your Son, the kingdom of heaven and everlasting rulership on earth. No, that's what you should suffer for. You don't want to suffer as evil do, because either way it goes, man, nobody's going to escape this judgment day, man. Nobody. If I can get a precept on that too.
I mean, they're saying, you know, because remember the whole track said that some even to see death.
Right.
You know, there's certain brothers that even to see death. They're not going to go through any bro. They're not going to go through it. Like the two friends, of course, and they're not going to actually see death. You know?
Let me confirm what I said.
Go ahead.
This is 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shai, that every one may receive the things done in his body according to that he hath done, whether it be good or bad. Yeah, so basically what I meant to say was, you know, we all going to have to face what we've done, whether it be good or bad. And we all going to have to go through the time of Jacob's trouble. But obviously, you know, the elect is going to be protected through that. But we still going to have to be in the midst of that, man. And the only thing that's going to be protecting us is Yahweh Shai, through our faith in him. That's the only way we're going to be saved out of different scenarios and things like that. It's just by the mercy and the blood of Yahweh Shai and the mercy that the Lord granted us. It's not anything that we've done. You know, so that's a scary thing. That makes you in fear. And that makes you want to do whatever you can do to please the Lord and hope in his mercy. That's all we can really do, man. We can't really do anything, man. It's really up to the Lord, you know, who gets what judgment. Everything is already predestined. It's already determined. That's the thing.
That's why it says give diligence to make it clear in the election sure. So you brothers actually out there, you know, if you feel like you've been cool, or like you've got this truth, man, you got to bring up to your house, man, try to do the spirit to come out here and do this work, man. You know, to do your shows to the best of your ability, that is. But there's some brothers, they might not be on a certain level, but actually doesn't discourage you from actually doing the work, man. You have to do it to the best of your ability, man. Because every brother in Israel that has this truth has been given a portion of the spirit. That's my point. And you have to use that portion there, utilize it to the best of your ability, man. And not be fearful, you know.
Jeremiah 17 and 13 says, O Lord, Jehovah of Israel, all that forsake thee shall be ashamed, and they that depart from me shall be written in the earth, because they have forsaken the Lord, the fountain of living waters.
Yeah, they that depart from you, or your house watching outside, you are going to be forsaken in that day.
Forsaken in that day. Forsaken.
And they fell out of these people. No, they fell under that category. And in that time, the how much now trying to forsake you, man. You think you're living good right now? Or you think you've gotten away, but it says that in Ecclesiastes the 8th chapter and the 11th verse, I believe, because sentence against evil work, against evil work is not executed speedily. No.
This is Proverbs 1 and 24. Because I have called and ye refuse.
That's what the Lord is doing right now by way of his men. The Lord's men are coming out here on the highways and byways and calling unto the elect, man, breaking down this truth unto them. Because I have called and you have refused.
I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
See, but our people, they don't regard this word, man. They don't regard the men that's actually coming out here on the highways and byways on behalf of your Yahweh marching outside. You think them things were just Christ, man. You don't regard what we're saying unto you. You don't regard the approaches that we're trying to bring down to you, man. The time of Jacob's trouble, like World War, their implementation of the mark and the beast, upon the microchip. You don't regard these things. Go ahead.
Verse 25. But ye have said at naught all my counsel.
The word of counsel of the Lord, man. It's giving the men of the Lord, bringing out this truth, breaking out the Bible, Go ahead.
and with none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity.
Yeah, with the word reproof means correction, man. Right? And we're set out to correct the Israelites out there, man. Correction for your wicked ways. Right? Because we was once wicked in the world, you know, and we're wicked because of this flesh. But we're trying to get right inside the Lord, man. Rehearsing the righteous acts, righteous 5 and 11, man. But we're actually out here to correct you through the Holy Spirit, man. Tell you when you're going off according to the law, such as commandments. Go ahead.
That's it.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you come out here, you're basically taking the blood off your hands. You know,
Yeah.
the spirit. It tells you about that in Ezekiel the 3rd chapter. And we all have, everybody, all the nation of Israel has blood on their hands. But when you come out here and do this work, you cleaning your hands with that blood. You know, so that's why we come down here and we rebuke you. You have to. If we don't rebuke you, then we'll be destroyed for that.
Ezekiel 17 down, right? You know, it also says that charity covereth a multitude of sins, man. And what we're doing right now is the ultimate form of charity, right? Charity isn't walking around New York City giving people dollar notes, man, and you know, skittles. That's not what charity is, man. Charity is actually coming out here and teaching the people, teaching them the truth, letting them know where they're going off, man. Because all hell's about to break loose, man. That's the ultimate charity.
I was meditating on that last night, that spirit. You know, I was thinking about it like, damn, you know, we really catching a lot of hell just to bring this word out for Israel, man. And it's crazy how majority of them, they're not receiving it. And what we doing is for you. It's like, we're not, I mean, we're doing it for ourselves too, but we're really doing it for the rest of the elect of Israel. Because imagine if every brother that had this truth just stood in their house and watched the news all day and just read their own Bible, you know, only communicated amongst each other. You think the world would be done, man, with that time come up. You see what I'm saying? But this is the will of the Most High to come out here and to bring this word out to the rest of Israel to seal the elect amongst them. That's a charitable thing, like the brother just said. That's charity. That's actually like true love right there, man. Because we're actually letting you know what's about to happen. We got the scoop already. In the niggas sense of the world, our niggas think we don't gotta tell you niggas shit. Once we got it, oh shit, we know what's about to go down. But we actually breaking our backs, coming out here in the cold, all type of you niggas are scoffing at us, and we continue to bring out the word, man.
Yeah.
That's why in a sense, not to say like in a boastful way, but just speaking in boldness of the spirit, the elect do deserve a reward for that, man. Because the same people that we bringing this word out to, you niggas are scoffing at us, man, and we're doing it for you. You know, we catching hell to bring it out, and you're the ones giving us the hell. You know, it's crazy.
That shows you that shows you the power of the mercy and the anger, the wrath of the power of God. That's why I like that. Because really and truly, these terms feel better about people on this side. Because it's not actually us that's blinding them, it's the Lord. Right? The Lord don't want this certain gate to get the truth. The Lord wants this certain one to get the truth. You know? Blessings and the curses. And there's nothing that you can do about it. That's the Spirit of the sin.
That's once again, man, it's showing the mercy of the Lord, man. The things we did in this world, man. Really, you think back on some shit we did, man, you really worthy of death, man. Alright? You really worthy of death, alright? The Lord showed us mercy, man. Open our eyes to this, man. So we come out here and try to get the mercy of the Alright? That's why, hey, that's another thing, you know, says we do it for them, but also do it for us, because guess what, man? We fear the Lord, man. Right, we tell the people, hey man, you need to fear the Lord too. Because guess what, man? It's about to get down with this place. Alright? We're not here to tell you nice things, man. Say what, man? You will fear the Lord, man. We will fear the Lord. Alright? That's how we try to present our people, man. Hey, guess what? American law is recorded, man. March the law, man. Alright? Fast is going to be out, okay? These children about to kick in the door, man. Alright? That's what it was saying, man. Charity. Among the sins, alright? Hey man, it covers a multitude of sins, and that's also love you showing you. He's warning you, man, letting you know, man. How the fuck you think love is I love you and hugs? Nah, man. Love is telling you the real, man. Exactly.
You got a booger in your nose.
Exactly. That's love. That's love. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't care. We don't care about nobody. You let them
dangerous.
exactly.
Like you ever be in a subway,
Right,
you
right.
see them stupid ass Edomite crackers right there at the edge of the platform.
Yeah.
And then they read something at the edge of the
Train
platform.
coming.
Your main thing might be like, yo, if this motherfucker falls, it's gonna be a delay. I'm not gonna be able to get where I gotta get to. You know, I've been thinking like, yo, I don't want him to die right now because then I'm not gonna, then the whole shit gonna be delayed for hours, you know?
Yeah, yeah. That's funny enough.
Right. It says, for ye have said at Lord, all my counsel, and with none of my reproof, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes.
Yeah, when that calamity doesn't take place, when the time of grace is coming, right? Again, when all hell breaks loose and the whole earth. You see Jeremiah the 30th chapter and the 7th verse. You see Jeremiah the 15th chapter and the 3rd verse on down. The Lord Jehovah said himself, all kinds of death with you guys. You know? I'm not let's get there. Jeremiah 15 and verse 3.
Jeremiah 15 and verse 3, and it says, and I will appoint.
This is when Yahweh now shine when lost at your calamity. What is it about calamity? Okay, in the time of Jacob's trouble, was what actually living in that time. That time is fast approaching, man. We're living in those days, man. It's not 100 years from now, no. It's like maybe a year, maybe 2 years from now, maybe 3 years from now. Very, very soon, man. Go ahead.
It says, Jeremiah 15 and 3, it says, and I will appoint over them
Over the Israelites, go ahead.
4 kinds, says the Lord, the sword to slay,
Yeah, certain birds out there, certain Israelites out there, they're gonna get gunned down in these race wars, man. In the time of civil unrest. When there's no food trucks out here, when there's no food in your grocery store, and people need to eat, that's when they're gonna run into your crib and start gunning you down, man. Start looting, man.
Yep.
Like looting where you live at. With their gun, the modern day sword. Go ahead.
it says, and the dogs to tear,
Yep.
and the fowls of the heaven,
Yep.
and the beasts of the earth to
Yep.
devour and destroy.
And the Lord says he's got newly created creatures in the book of the Apocrypha, man.
Yep.
Newly created creatures, man. Alright? They're actually going to take the Israelites out. That's a fearful thing when you actually start thinking about it. Like, what kind of creatures the Lord has? You know? These wild ones.
I'm saying that that day, you know, they had that saying, right? 6 million ways to die, choose
right.
one. And that's what it's going to be in that day, man.
Yeah, yeah. That's when the Lord is going to laugh at you in your calamity. And he's really going to laugh through his prophets, man. Because one way or another, we're going to hear of these great calamities. And we're going to see it. Yeah.
This is Psalm chapter 91, verse 8. It says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
The wicked, and the wicked also includes 2/3 of our people, man. You know, Jeremiah 5:38, there's wicked among my people, paraphrasing, right? So the elect, the hopeful elect, what will we do those men? We're going to see the reward of the wicked, man. The reward of these niggas not listening unto your house, trying to see us, man. In that day, we're going to laugh at you that day, man. And we're going to see it, as the Lord said, man. Whether it be on news, whether it be by, by word of mouth, we're going to hear about it, man, and see it. Right. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Road.
That's what you so called them. Road. Yeah, road.
Somewhere in India, somewhere over there, fucking stones are old dudes to death, man. 72 years old. They took bricks and big stones and boulders and they stoned them to death, man. That's the spirit of the Lord to anger, man. It said that the teeth of wild beasts, that's the spirit of vengeance in the Apocrypha. So the Most High is actually going to have animals putting you people to death too, man. You wicked people out here, especially 2/3 of the nation of Israel. That's crazy, man. This is back in Proverbs 1 and 26. I'm going to read it again. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes. And also we're going to mock. We're going to make fun like that. The brother looked up the word robe. And it's all spiritual,
Reprobate. Actually says reprobate.
Yo, it's crazy, man. Like, we're actually going to have reasons to mock you people in that day, man.
What's it? What's it?
Like you might see a dude,
They came through him?
they're most of them by
Nah, they
lions or
sent
whatever.
the
And you might have a Jake, you've been to his crib or something like a 2/3 thing. You might have been to his crib, guy you grew up with, whatever. He loves lions. He got a lion statues all over his house. You know what I mean? But this nigga's a straight demon. You know, he hates the Lord. The Most High might have him get eaten by lions, and you're gonna laugh. You're gonna be like, oh shit. Because I love lions so much. He's gonna be destroyed by the same creatures that he loves. And so forth. There's gonna be a lot of mockery on him.
And that's what the Most High and the Spirit had it whereas brother from LA. Hey, let me put my gun. The brother from LA, his son had a vision or a dream, and he drew a picture of a Leviathan and UFOs, so-called UFOs, chariots of the Most High, and chariots of Israel, and hey man, bringing forth the prophecy. You know what I'm saying? You know what? That was a vision. He drew bodies laid out on the street. Oh, welcome from LA, son.
Oh, okay.
You know? Hey man, so we in the time of prophecy, man. Hardcore prophecies, man. Hey, the brothers started off with 2nd Ezra 15:1, but the Spirit had him go into of a breakdown. But we in that time of 2nd Ezra, the 15th and the 16th chapter, where the Most High is going to begin to start, you know, making Esau show his horns. So we're in that time, man. So you brothers did it's not being sincere. Be prepared for what we want, man. And you see what's going on. Donald Trump pulled out of the intermediate range nuclear treaty that was established in 1987 by Mikhail Gorbachev and Ronald Reagan. So you see what's going on, man. That's going to prompt a whole new can of worms, man. It's going to be opened up because now all these other nations is going to start, you know, racing to reach that quota where they become equal to these superpowers. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a nuclear arms race. You know what I'm saying? She's going to get real out here, man.
And she said, I was going to say that. Let's go to the Habakkuk right, but we're living in those days where these prophecies are speaking loud and clear, man, and you can't escape them, man. You know, the Spirit's on you, whether you being the truth or not, we have to see that we're living in those last days, we're living in the end days, man. Where who else about it? There's actually an energy, a spirit, a vibration that wasn't around before, man. And you hear wars and rumors of wars every day in the news, man. You're hearing about earthquakes all around the world. What's happening at the only thing that was happening at the same time as it was before the things, you know, the day, what happened at that?
Now, real quick, there's an article that I've seen that they said there was an earthquake in Mexico that was so strong that it broke one of the tectonic plates in half. And scientists can't even explain how that happened. Just to back up what the brother saying, there's unprecedented events that's taking place right now. You know? Unprecedented, unexplainable things, which proves and shows that we have to be intent. Any person with common sense, even the animals, they sense danger. So how much more people? You know, these people should be able to see that we're in it. This thing's happening that's never happened before on earth. Unexplainable. It's only explained in the scriptures. Everything that we're talking about, everything that we're seeing, we talk about it using the scriptures. You know, it's right out of the Bible. Be in the last days, that's it.
And then you might have Jake out there saying, well, how come you guys know? Well, through the Spirit, like the Bible said, through the boldness, we can say that where those men go with it, man. You know, it says in Amos 3:7, so the Lord will do nothing but reveal the secrets to the servants, the prophets. You know? So we understand the time that we're living. We understand that we're living.
I'll come back. This is the word. You don't have to put it through.
Hey, listen. It's not about, I told you over there, man, on the block, man. What we doing, man, right now, we
No, I was going to say,
we didn't have no bread, we didn't have no money,
things that
we
are
got the
going
word
on.
of the Most High, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But other than that, and man, you come over for money,
Oh, I'm
man,
sorry.
we got that, man. You come over to get edified, man, that's it, man. But other than
Salak,
that, man,
sorry.
Huh? No, nobody's going to help you out, brother. You come over here and ask for money, man. You're not looking for the word of the Most High, man. Man, it ain't about that, man. You stay here and get the word of the Most High, man. You don't have no money, man. Freely, like I said, the book of Acts. Come on, man. Look at that, man. You see that, man? You see what I'm saying?
In Trinidad, you know what I'm saying, they had a crazy ass flood in Trinidad.
See the,
All right?
we ran those
Trinidad never had a
back
crazy flood.
remember that dude from over there
Flood
from
really wiped
from
out like
Baghdad?
100, over 100,000
That's
houses,
him.
man. That's 10%. That's 10% of the population.
Ask for money, man. No,
That's how crazy it is these days. You know what I'm saying? Right after that, they had an earthquake. They had an earthquake right
They got
before
shit
that, and they had an earthquake right after that. All right. So these are the times we live in. We should
This is Jeremiah 8 and 7. It says, "Yeah, deserve the time of their coming, but my people know not the judgment of the Lord."
right back, bro.
So these different certain animals know their appointed times and seasons. The animals know when danger's about to come because the animals have spirits in them, just like we do. It's not the same spirit. There's one spirit of animal, there's one spirit of man, but at the end of the day, everything is connected back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the supreme being, the creator. So even the animals know. You see the birds fly south in the wintertime. Different animals take shelter. Sometimes your dog might just be barking at the wall because they sense different dangers and spirits and demons and stuff like that. But it says, my people doesn't know the judgment of the Lord. But we the one people that's supposed to know the judgment of the Lord, man. We the one people that should be knowing that this is the end of the world, man. If there's any people on the earth that would know, it had to be us. But 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they're like worse than the heathen at this point, man. That's why the Bible constantly compares them to these dumb animals like oxen and asses and stuff like that. But really, they became worse than those animals. Because like if you just read, even the animals know. So our people are totally gone, man.
And they don't have no excuse. We're actually out here. The prophets of the Lord have been out here since 1970, man. Breaking out this word for you, man. You don't have no excuse no more. That's why the wrath that is going to come, the Lord's going to have his way with his people that day, man. Without no mercy, man. The Lord ain't going to show no mercy that day. He's been speaking unto you since the 70s, man. For ages.
As the brother said, man, hey man, you people have no excuse, man, because people know the Israelites. You might be on the train or something, you talking to the brother. You might have a brother, you talking to the brother or whatever, and some random with it. Oh, you guys are Israelites, right? That's happened, I mean, to me personally, a bunch of times, more than once. Oh, you guys must be Israelites. So people know about us, man. All right? They hear the message that we come out, that we send every day, man. So ain't no excuse, right?
One brother was in the hospital, right? And then come to find out, my neighbor's father was right in the bed, on the bed in the same room, but on the opposite bed. And he was like, "Yo, I know who you are. You know what I mean? He's my neighbor, right on my floor, right apartment next to me."
And what did it say in Matthew 24? Once this word is gone out by the four corners of the earth, then the end shall come back. So we're living in that time where the Lord is about to remove his prophets and his prophets. And there's going to be a famine of the word, man. And you're going to have to look out for the truth, which is the truth that's stable in those days, man. Isaiah 33:6. You know?
The Apostle Elder Tahar, he actually did a video this week on how basically now we bring our two minutes steps. You know, he was on there. He was on there. Yeah, me and this brother was on the vocab Ramon live stream, one of his live streams. And we was just posting scripture. We didn't even say anything. All we did was post scripture. And the dude actually threatened us like, yo, if you're gonna keep posting random scripture, we're gonna block you out of the chat. You know, you can ask questions, but don't just post scripture. So now the Apostle Elder Tahar made a video saying that like now we basically known as the people that just post too many scriptures. Anytime you go too much into the scriptures, they're gonna label you as a black people Israelite. But that just shows you that right there that these people have no code in their sin. Talking about 2/3 of the nation of Israel. But even these other nations know now, these guys are black and fanatics. I had one person one time say that I was a walking Bible. This woman, you know, you really don't know shit anyway. I was bringing out scriptures and stuff to her in a hot room. She was getting edified and she was like a walking Bible. You know?
That's what it's supposed to do. The Lord said, if any man speak Israel, he shall speak the oracles of the Most High. We're supposed to speak our own words. We should come out with the scriptures. If you have a thought, back up with scripture.
This is real quick, Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Right, so what the brother is saying is absolutely correct. Because the thing about it is this, when that time comes, who's to say you're going to have an actual book in your possession, man? You might have to get out of Dodge. The scriptures tell you, he that is on the rooftop, return not to his house and whatnot, was actually going back to 70 AD. But it's going to happen all over again. So say you live in the Bronx somewhere, this is just, you know, for New York City, because it could be anything that's going to happen all over. You know, say you live in the Bronx, but you're out somewhere in Queens. Think you're going to have time to run back to Bible. You gotta have it in your mental Rolodex, man. You know? Overall, it's the spirit. That's why sometimes when you teach it, and all of a sudden you remember a scripture that you didn't even think about for a long time, man. You couldn't even remember if somebody asked you, but when you speak in the spirit, it brings it to your remembrance, man. You know? That's important.
Yep. Blessed to see that keep his garments, man. You know? Always running in his truth.
It says, and strength of salvation, I'm going to read it again, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, the fear of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua is his treasure.
Right, to actually fear the Most High is a treasure, man. Because that will actually preserve. If you fear the Most High, Hashem Yahushua, that's your preservation right there. The Most High ain't going to kill the men, destroy the men that fear him and do his will, come out here on the highways and byways and do his will. He's going to destroy the ones that don't fear him, man. So that means that you so-called white people, you're going down because you have no fear before the face of the Most High. And you other nations as well. But you're going to learn to fear the Most High. You're going to learn. All right? Through scourgings and tortures, man. Through dreadful, blood-curdling, you know, screams and, you know what I'm saying? Sharp swords and weapons of destruction. You're going to learn through that. You know, you're going to learn to fear the Lord.
I looked up the word terror the other day because I did a lesson with that. The word terror means to convert somebody by fear, to bring them into something with fear. Like basically how you have terrorism. They'll say that the Arabs did this and this because they want everybody to be Muslim, but they got a certain doctrine they want to put on them. And the Lord is called the king of terrorists in the Bible. So when you remember, like in the ancient world, when you brought that flood on the earth, that actually made people reverence him. It brought him a certain reverence and a certain fear and a title on the earth, man. God Almighty, Allah Shadda. So the Most High is going to do that all over again in this second decade.
Well, they really learned during the time of us leaving Egypt. You know, that's what they really learned. You know, because everybody during that time was going to die again, right? During the time of the flood. So they didn't have no place of repentance. They was already gone. You know, it was only Noah and his sons, and that was it. The Lord used them to repopulate the whole earth. You know? So, you know, when the Lord brought us up out of Egypt, the mother nations really feared us, man. You know? Rahab, yeah, she already knew. But we was gonna go into that city and destroy the whole city. So what they did was they put like a red piece of string, or red ribbon around it, I believe. Alright? Find the story, you can bring it out. They put a red ribbon around it, and it was pretty much like a donut type of thing. In other words, she was safe. So imagine, you got a house on a block, right? But when the troops come in, you know, everybody, this house is getting plundered, people are getting destroyed, women are getting raped, but anyone that's in your house is safe. You know, that's the type of way it was during the time of Rahab.
Proverbs 2 and 10. It says, when wisdom entereth into thy heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul.
Yeah, enter into your heart, meaning what? Your mind, man. You know? Because the only thing that enters here is blood. You know? The organ in your chest is blood.
It says, discretion shall preserve thee, and understanding shall keep thee.
Yeah, so when that time comes, that's what we're going to have to rely on. You know, nothing that's tangible, nothing you can see, nothing you can touch. You know, we're going to have to, we pretty much looking like madmen to the whole world, man. You know? Type of, do you believe in magic type of, you know, effect? You know, do you believe in magic? You know? But to the whole world, we're looking like madmen. But I'll be that. I'll be that. You know?
It says, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man.
But who's the evil man? The so-called white man. That's right. He's practically evil as hell, man. Alright? They're responsible for the biggest genocides upon earth, man. Alright? These so-called white people, man. They're the devil. And you know what, man, you niggas in the world, man, you niggas is into Rastafarianism, whatever the hell you into, man. Alright? You know? Niggas always think they know something, man. You know? Yeah, you know the so-called white man comes from the Caucasus Mountains, man. It's a nigga on my fucking job, always talking that white and black shit. Alright? We go back to Africa.
I don't know,
go back to Africa,
I can mind my business.
Alright? I could ask the nigga, listen, well, prior to that land being known as Africa, what was it called? Hummer. Alright? Don't know what the fuck to say. You know, a nigga always think he knows something, man. And in all actuality, you don't know shit. That's why when you come up before the prophets of the Lord, it's best to shut the hell up, man.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 25, it says, be not afraid of sudden fear.
Yeah, when that time comes, man, and in the Apocrypha, the wisdom of Solomon tells you what fear is. For fear is abandoning the supporters, you know?
Right.
You know? That's really the most high. When you get scared and shit, well, that's a natural thing to be afraid. But when the Lord is with you, you know, it's what's, well, you know what, brother? It's easier said than done. Because, hey, when them troops come in, hey, man, when them troops come into these urban societies and whatnot, man, you know, and you're like, hey, man, this is it. And I ain't gonna tell you that's right. I'm gonna go out there like I'm fucking Iron Man. I'm trying to get people out of Dodge, man. The whole world, you know?
Neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh.
Yeah, so when Esau comes to rape, plunder, and destroy, you know, because the scriptures say they shall be like madmen, sparing none, you know, but still wasting and destroying their goods in the Apocrypha. When that time comes, man, you know, hey, that's the evil man. That's what Esau's gonna bring down. That you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans gonna know that the so-called white man is indeed the devil. Right? Okay?
It says, but the Lord Yahweh shall be thy confidence and shall keep thy foot from being taken.
Yeah. Like I said, that's easier said than done. I mean, the Most High already know. You know, the Lord could do it, man. You know? But as a man, this flesh is weak, man. This flesh is weak, man. Hey, I pray I have complete confidence in Yahweh, complete faith. You know, which I have faith in the Most High. Hey, but in that time, I pray Yahweh shall pour that spirit on every one of us, man, to hold firm.
Wisdom of Solomon 17, verse 12, it says, for fear is nothing else but the brain of the Sephora.
Yeah, well, the Sephora is pretty much like safety.
A safe haven.
Safe haven. Okay, well, the Lord said that the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous man said he's safe. So the name of the Lord, that's a strong tower, man. That's a safe haven, man. You know? And the Lord, in that time, the Lord is really going to show his power. You know? All we ain't really seen nothing yet. You know? We can see stuff in the spirit, but we ain't really seen nothing yet. You know? We didn't see the hands come up out the wall. We didn't see an animal speak. You know? Your dog might wake you up. Wake up, nigga. You know? Hey, the Lord, you know, it's the Lord. Hey, the Lord can do that, man. When that time comes.
He had a donkey talk.
He made a donkey actually talk. Hey, so the Lord is even, he can't even understand it, man. You know? You can't figure the Lord out. You never know what the Lord will do, but just know you're going to be wild. Right? You're going to be shocked, man. You know? Let's praise the how about you now, child. The Lord, crazy, man. Moses split that sea. You know, Jake was like, oh, shit. You know, Jake was really, it was shocked, man. He was like, that's not how. Right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that was it.
Proverbs 3:25, it says, be not afraid of sudden fear.
You're not afraid of sudden fear. You brought it up, right? Yeah, You're not afraid of sudden fear. Sudden fear is when these cities are locked down. When these cities are locked down, the streets, locked down. That's what sudden fear is, man. And how about you now, Shai, get ready to do his thing, man. Do a number on this place, man. The UN troops don't come in. The FEMA troops, Blackwater, all right? All the troops are gonna come in these neighborhoods, man. They're gonna give people curfews and whatnot. You know? You have to get in the house. A lot of these women are going to be raped. All right? During that time, I don't believe that there's going to be any cash in society. Around that time, all the money should be done away with. All the cash should be done away with. If people are wise, man, you invest more in silver and in gold. You know? You have some silver and gold. That ain't gonna save you when that time comes. The Lord spoke about the leaves that shall not regard silver or gold. You know? Okay?
Says, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh,
Yeah, America being destroyed. Okay?
for the Lord shall be thy confidence.
The Lord shall be our confidence, man. So Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we have to put a spirit on us to actually deal with that, man. We talk all this, yeah, come on, that time comes, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. You know? You don't know what the hell you don't know if you're gonna shake in your boots, piss your pants, you don't know what the hell you're gonna do, man. You know? This is when your heart starts beating in your chest, man. And then you're gonna be like, oh shit. You're gonna call the name of the Lord, but you're still gonna be nervous, man. You know? So no, it's all up to election.
But you know what? Let me say this, I mean, whether to remember these times that we're doing right now, that's what we're gonna work. Yeah, I've done the work. At least. At the minimum, I done the work for the Lord. So maybe the Lord is my back right now. Maybe deliver me out. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it's gonna say the Lord's not a man and he shall lie.
That's it.
So it can't be a maybe. You gotta be like, hey man, I've done the work of the Lord, man. The Lord you gotta do something because he's not a man and he shall lie. So
Says, and shall keep thy foot from being taken.
your foot from being taken means keeping you from being taken, man. Taken by what? Unfaithfulness.
By the snares of
Taken by-
Esau.
Yeah, the snares of the wicked, which is, like I said, these FEMA troops concentration camp. So you might just get thrown in a concentration camp as a test of your faith, man. You might be getting away from something and you turn the corner and a lion is there, man. That's a test of your faith. That lion coming close to you as the Lord's stick on. See? You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord tests a man every day. That's why Job said, what is man that the Lord should consider him and try him every moment? Visit him every morning and try him every moment. Every time you turn around, the Lord testing you with something else. Man. You know? But the Lord, that's how the Lord does things, man. That's how he does things. Hey, you gotta learn your how Shai. You gotta learn how the Lord is. Testing your faith, testing whether or not you're gonna go off. Here it is, this chick hits you up, badass chick, she wanna get you and whatnot. Yeah, this is Sabbath. It could be Saturday. Or she's trying to throw it at you if she got a man or something like that. The Lord tests you to see what you're gonna do. That shit happened to me before.
Me too, bro. I know, bro.
Yeah, badass chick, man. Trying to give it to me. I was like, I can't do that. I can't. Oh yeah, Joseph took off, what that?
I'm doing that. Even they say this testimony right here. This happened, hey man, in the early 2000s when I first came into the camp. I knew it was Sabbath. When this chick came over, I was digging. Yo, she got in my bed. She was butt naked, bro. And I didn't touch her, man. And you know what? She laid next to me. She let me just hug you there. And you know what? She was like, you know, I admire how you know what I'm saying, didn't go off. And she said, go off. Say, I admire how you didn't I stayed, firm. And I wanted to bad as hell, bro. And that demon was on me like, man, ain't gonna hurt me. And listen, man, I didn't do it, bro. Cause that was the spirit, that's the fear of the Lord. It was the fear of the Lord, Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? The reason why I didn't pop that woman at that time, man. But guess what? I was tempted hard, man.
and I got out of bed, and I went in the bathroom, and I prayed to the Lord. I came back, I laid down, man. And, and you know what she was doing, man? She was naked. She was doing her body was on my thigh. I ain't gonna get into it, but you know what I'm saying, bro? I ain't gonna get into it explicit, but she was rubbing her body on me, man. So I was like, yo, man, I had to get out of bed and pray to the Lord in the bathroom and come back, and then, you know what I mean? But I was straight, but hey, that's temptation, man. After the show on that today, man, Ecclesiastes is in the book of Sirach, the 2nd chapter, the 1st verse, man. Yeah, man.
That day ain't got nothing on what's going on. You know, how you really gonna be trusted. There might not be no food around you for a day or so, and all they got is pork. You gotta consider all these different outcomes. You never know how the Lord's gonna come at you, man. You know? Temptations and pass the test, you actually get stronger as a man. Exactly. Your faith will increase. Right with the Lord, you just become more increasing. That's what the Lord builds us up. That's what you get from passing the test. The Lord bless you. You get a little blessing. You get a faith booster. You might get the Lord might give you a call or something.
But it says you should be increased at that latter end. And at the latter end is receiving the kingdom, man. First and foremost, man. You know, because if you, and that's the end goal to receive the kingdom. But if you out here on the highways and the byways and you endure the temptation and do not freak out when you turn to a lower state, I mean, you may lose your job, your apartment, you may become homeless or whatever. But if you stay firm, the Most High will increase you in the latter end, man.
That's what that means.
Basically, you're gonna be delivered, man.
This is Isaiah 59:1. It says, behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save. Exactly. So the Lord ain't got T-Rex on right? Yeah, the Lord could do it. The Lord ain't got T-Rex on, man. You know, like the saying goes, your arms are too short to block the God. You can't. You know, the Lord's arm is not short that it cannot save, man. The Lord wouldn't even actually have a big ass hand come out the sky and you up like it's coat. It'll take you up into the other the Lord wants to, right? Yeah, the Lord can do that.
Standing in the air like,
you know, the Lord can do that if he wanted. Ain't nothing much beyond the Lord's power, man. It says, neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. Right, so when you said it in prayer, you might damn, man. The Lord's hearing you, man. You got his angels. The whole thing about it is fake, man. This is stuff that you can't see that, you know. That's why I said they look at it like it's magic. We don't even the things that you cannot see. They didn't say, you know, you believe in supernatural stuff. Okay, well, that's the case, then let it be. You know? Let it be. Because we believe in something that we cannot see. You know? That's a big testimony of our faith, man. Yeah, that's why the Lord was getting on top of us. He was like, blessed are the eyes and not seeing the believers, man. Right? Well, you can see the Lord. Thomas was actually there with him. Hey, Thomas was bad, but he's still one of the 12. Right? No, nobody can say nothing against Thomas. No? But that deal will be to his everlasting change. Not even. Right? No.
Well, he just wanted us to stand to prove that Yahweh came back.
But it was all for us.
To have more faith, man. To have faith, and don't be like Thomas, who was lacking faith at that time. Stop.
Hebrews 11:1. Hebrews 11:1. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for.
Yeah, the substance of things hoped for, the kingdom of heaven.
The
Having got there, we didn't be slaves. Having the children in order. Not having to worry about paying bills. Not having to getting into the rulership, man. The Lord returning, man. Being perfect, you know? Not sinning, man. Nothing in this world is completely perfect, man. Everything is imperfection, man. You know? No, hey, when the Lord gives us a great thing, man, that's written up, man, it's spoken about. Everything is perfect. Alright? Everyone's gonna be perfect. Okay?
Says the evidence of things not seen.
The evidence of things not seen. So when we get there, we're gonna see, man. That's the evidence right there. That's what we believe, man.
For by it the elders obtained a good report.
Yeah, because these men, we talking about the elders back then, going back to the 12, going back to Paul and Barnabas, Silas, the prophet Agabus, you know, John the Baptist, you know, John the Revelator, James and John, the sons of Zebedee. Going back to all of them, man. Those are them elders, man. That received a good report, man. Right? Go ahead.
It says through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High.
Yeah, the worlds. It's all different kind of worlds, man. You have the under the ocean, the dark world there. All right, that's a whole different world. All right, the ant world, the bug world. All right, when you're dealing with bugs and stuff, insects and whatnot. You know, the world of Israel, the actual word world. You know, as far as dealing with age after age, which is eon. All right, then you have oikomen, which is dealing with the whole inhabited earth. Many different definitions for the word world. Okay?
It says so that things which are seen were not made of the things which do appear.
Yeah, things which are seen do not what?
Were not made of things which do appear.
Exactly. So you don't see the Lord now, you don't see the Most High. All right, you don't see Yahweh Shai, you don't see the angels, man. But guess what? Those things that are not seen right now is actually what made the earth, and the whole inhabited earth, man. All right, the firmament. You know, that gave place unto Leviathan, that gave place unto man. You know, you read the Apocrypha, it mentions that he made a place for Enoch and he made a place for Leviathan. So man is a superior, you know, creature upon earth, and Leviathan is a superior creature of the sea. They say the largest living creature in the sea is the sperm whale. That's bullshit. The blue whale. That's bullshit, man. You know? Leviathan trumps all of them, man. You know? Right?
It says, by faith Abel offered unto Yahweh a more excellent sacrifice than Cain.
Yeah, because what? Because Abel actually feared the Lord. He had faith in the Lord. So he said, well, this is what the Lord wants us to do. Esau didn't have no faith. Esau, yeah, it was Cain, you're right. And the reincarnation is Esau. That's why I said that. You know? That was a reincarnation thing. Yeah, he came back. That's right. The water, right. That was Cain. But we know, we understand certain things through the spirit. So this is why, you know, yeah, Cain and Abel, that was the story. Esau came back. I'm sorry, Cain came back as Esau. Okay? Yeah.
It says, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous.
By which he obtained witness that he was righteous, man. So he did what pleased the Lord, and the Lord proclaimed him as a righteous man. And that vexed the spirit of Esau. That's why he murdered. I keep saying Esau. That vexed the spirit of Cain, and that's why he murdered Abel. Right?
It says, the Most High testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh.
Yeah, because the spirit went back into the spiritual world, all right, and spoke unto the Most High and told him, look, this is murder, man. Ain't no unsolved, cold cases in the heavens, man. If the Most High wants you to get away with it, you're going to get away with it. If the Most High wants you to get caught, you're going to get caught. Believe it or not, as much people as is in the prison system, a lot more people done crimes that got away with it. That's because the Most High let them do that, man. You know?
It says, by faith Enoch was translated.
Yeah, Enoch was a man of the Lord. Enoch didn't see death. He was beaten up on a UFO. Going all the way back to this time. So you know Enoch got to be used now.
It says that he should not be dead and was not found.
Was not found. Why? Because the angels came down in the ship. You know, there was a time when he was beaten up and got blown up.
So because the translated him for.
Yeah, when it says translated, it means the Lord pretty much, you know, a tractor beam came down and beamed them up into the heavens, man. Back then, it wasn't on these goddamn street lights and all this bullshit on earth, man. Just imagine, just pure green grass, trees, and all that, man. Beautiful sky, beautiful blue sky, you know. That's all it was back then, you know. Animals were in order, right? And the ships came down and beamed them up, you know. And they knew about them back then. They knew about the UFOs back then.
It says, before his translation, he had his testimony that pleased Yahweh.
He had his testimony that he pleased Yahweh. So guess what? Most I beamed them up. You know, that's what it's about. It's about pleasing Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. You know, Yahweh Shai pleased him. That's why he went into that last week. You know?
Says
You can't give a jurisdiction on what Yahweh Shai got. He's going to have it. He have it in the whole planet, all the nations on the planet, the whole universe, all the planets in the universe, in the so-called solar system,
All the galaxies.
all the galaxies. He have it. He inherited everything. He can't even put a jurisdiction on that. You know why? Because there's no end to the heavens, man. So he just got.
Let's think about it.
Like we said, man, he was just bring his ball to the park and not let Jay play. We gonna get a cut too. Some brothers more than others, but we all gonna be filthy rich, you know, and completely righteous in the kingdom, man. Yeah, man. I was looking up this current state of this economy, and it said they in $20 trillion worth of debt, right? You know, there's an actual number on money. It's a sex debt billion. All right, that's a lot of fucking money, brother. You know, so Google what's after a trillion. You're gonna see some of the different names of these numbers, man. That's what we gonna be in the kingdom, man. You know, we gonna be completely insanely rich beyond imagining, man. All right. Read some of those, man. You see, it said after a trillion is a quadrillion. All right. They go to sex decillion. All right. We're gonna be that a decillion. We're gonna be. That's a decillion. That's a sextillion. You know how much money that is, man? You got a that's how this brother here, he's a quadrillion, all right? I'm a sex decillion. That's what we gonna be in the kingdom, man.
That's crazy,
we gonna be
man.
insanely rich, man. I mean, insanely rich, man. And the Lord is gonna have it to where, which we ain't even gonna need riches, man.
Okay.
You know? We gonna have spiritual power, we gonna have power over the elements. We're not even gonna need, we can make riches if we want. We're not even gonna need. We're gonna get all that. We're gonna get all of that, brother.
No,
Get out there at 60, man.
no brothers gonna be like, hey man, and I'm tight, man. Yo, I need a donation, man. None of that, man. None of that, man. None of that, man. Like the priest said, brothers gonna be insanely rich, man.
I mean,
Words cannot comprehend how much riches we gonna have, man.
You can't count to sex decillion. You can hear to the missiles come. If you start at 1 right now, you can hear to the missiles come.
And you know what? There's an old saying from this dude, he's a Getty. Paul something Getty. He said,
J. Paul Getty? John
yeah,
Paul Getty?
John Paul Getty. He says, if you can count your money, you're not rich. You can count your money, you can count your cheddar, you ain't rich, bro.
He's also the one that said, he said, look what our outlook is most miserable with investing.
Yeah.
That's when shit, you know, basically to do opposite of what everyone else is doing in investments. I think it's John Paul
I
Getty.
mean, copper should be silver, but silver should be.
Sex deck alien? I can't even say it. Look at that.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 21, 17. It says, for nothing to find, man. No, brass ain't nothing to find. We gonna have gold like brass, man. No, good. And for iron, I will bring silver. So iron is another low level metal. All right. So the Lord's gonna multiply the silver like it's iron sheets, man. Okay. And for wood, brass. So now for wood, the Lord's going up that. He's gonna have brass on the streets like it's wood. It's a whole lot of wood, man. You know. So it's gonna be a lot of riches to go around. You know. That's nothing for the Lord to do, man. You know, dealing with this fucking society. You got all these bills and all that, man. In the kingdom of heaven, we ain't gonna have no bills. We're gonna be so rich. The riches are not even gonna matter. It's not even gonna matter, brother. It's just not even gonna matter. You know? Say something real quick too on the woods. Brother Yashawan, from Dallas, he brings it out. There's woods that's cost more than metal. Yeah, oud wood, and dealing with oils. We deal with oils, you got something called oud. You know? That is very, very expensive. A very expensive fragrance. The oud wood, alright? I forget what you call it, man. You know, agarwood. Agarwood, another name for agarwood is oud. That's where oud, you get Tom Ford oud wood. Ralph Lauren, oud. You know? Black oud, which I've had both of them. Alright? And guess what? That's a penny drop.
Hey, you know that old is the one. I'll go on real quick.
You got some more, right? Oh yeah. Alright, so finish it off. It says, and for stones, iron. And for stones, iron. There's gonna be all different kind of metals, man. We're gonna have a lot of precious metals. We're gonna have more than we can count precious metals. We're gonna have the lesser metals, man. Hey, how about you now, Shah's getting ready to drop a real part of real blessing on us. We can't even you say you shall pour blessing out upon you, you shall not have room to receive, man.
Yep.
You keep on pouring that water in that glass, man, that glass is overflowing, man. You know?
Every drop that comes out of that overflow, you just receive it. And it's all yours, man.
That's how the elites get our money. That's how the elites get our goddamn money. You know?
Just think about it.
It says, I will also make thy officers peace. Yeah, our officers are going to be peace, man. Right? And thy exactors righteousness. Exactly, man. So the guys that are in charge, man, they're going to be no tyrants, man, like that. Yeah, we all going to be kings and priests, but you're going to have a hierarchy in the kingdom of heaven. Like I said, some brothers going to be quadrillions. Some brothers going to be sexdecillions. You know? But the money ain't even going to be a thing, man. It's going to be a real brotherhood. Real brotherhood, man. No, but we ain't going to be hurting for nothing, so it's all going to be.
Even the poorest Jake in the kingdom, you ain't gonna be able to weigh his money. You can't even weigh his money.
The poorest Jake in the kingdom might be a sexdecillion, brother.
You can't weigh his money, man.
That's right, bro. That's right. That's right.
Drowning in wealth.
You know? It might be a quadrillion. That brother's a quadrillion. You know? Esau, you can't count that high, man.
These are Esau's lanes. How you gonna be? So in the kingdom, the sky's the limit, man. Infinite riches, man.
That's right.
Alright, Psalms 37 verse 4. It says, delight thyself also in the Lord Yahweh Shai, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
Yeah, so when that time comes, we're going to get the desires of our hearts. You got some brothers that's into what? Automobiles, some brothers are into women, well, they all into women. But I mean, some brothers are really into them. They know, like, you know what I'm saying? Some brothers is really into women and shit. You know, when you get that kingdom, man, the Lord going, you into women, you going to lay down some chicks in front of you, you're going to be like, wow, that woman there, she's drop dead gorgeous, man. You know?
Maybe like that movie, Weird Science. Is it Weird Science?
Yeah, the 80s movie, yeah.
They create
You ain't enough of me shit.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be able to do that. We're actually going to be able to enhance our woman's features, like her breast, her backside. We're going to be able to do that. As a matter of fact, it's a Song of Solomon.
There's also another movie called The Witches of Eastwick, where the women's conjure up a perfect man and shit. called The Wisdom Eastman, and
Jack Nicholson
Jack
is in
Nicholson
it.
played in
Yeah.
that movie, and he was the man that conjured up. He was the perfect man. You had three witches that conjured up
Jack Nicholson.
the perfect man. You know, so that's
With Cher, right?
yeah. Because in the kingdom it's gonna be infinite riches, man, given to the sons of Israel, man. Whereas we're not gonna want for nothing, man. We're gonna have our what? We're gonna have our heart's desire, man. And that's and that's one of the things we look forward to, man. Having infinite slaves at our beck and call.
Esau's wealth is finite, man. It hasn't ended.
Right.
You know?
Well, Esau's riches is gonna be translated from ill dealings, and riches gotten from deceit. Riches gonna be transferred from one person to the next, from Esau to Jacob.
Wisdom of Solomon, Songs of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 8. Right. It says, we have a little sister, and she has no breast.
Yeah, you got a little, you might have a chick, she's real pretty and all that. She ain't got no titties, man. You know, how often do you wear a abortion? You might be a boob man, you know? This chick, she's real pretty and shit, but she ain't got no titties, man. So she got no breast.
Got a bird
She
chest.
got an A cup or a B cup. Might not be too, might not be big enough for you, man.
What shall we do for our sister in the day when she shall be spoken?
Yeah, so Jake might roll up and say, no, brother, something, something I want to do with it. You know? No, but she always been covered up, so you never really know what she got. You see it, she all, you know what I'm saying? She's like this. So what you gonna do when the day she's looking for? She, yeah, brother, but she ain't got no boobs, bro. You know? You know what I'm saying?
If she be a wall,
she got a flat ass. All right? That's a wall, something you can't grab. How many chicks you see you walk around and you see she got a pretty face, she might have big boobs with a flat ass. All right? Or,
It's never the perfect package,
That's
bro.
correct, man.
And bro, you never gonna get the perfect package.
But you might sometimes you get fortunate. You know, sometimes you get, you know what I'm saying? If your game is tight enough,
You may get it back.
if your game is tight enough, you're gonna get you a nice joint, man. You know? Yeah, it says,
if she be a wall, we will build upon her a palace of silver.
yeah, palace of silver meaning what? We're gonna give her bigger things. We're gonna use a spiritual power to make her tits bigger. All right? So now she's a double D. Or if you want triple D, you know? In that time, we don't have to worry about no back, chicks having back pain, breast reduction, and all that. That ain't gonna have to happen, man. You know, and doctors and all that. Backstop with a basketball or something like that, you know? Not one of the nice ones. You're talking about the orange basketball, they some of the main on the center store. It's like a plastic, man. Okay?
It says, and if she be a door,
It should be a door, a flat door. You know, a door is flat. You know? You know, woman's supposed to have curves on it.
Yeah.
You know? It should be a door with what's going to happen.
we will enclose her with boards of cedar.
Exactly, man. We're going to build on it. We're going to actually be able to enhance her backside. Step back. You know? To enhance her front side.
Yeah.
You know? That's what you're going to be able to do. You can still get out my shit out shop. However you like her, that's how you're going to get it. You know? She might have a gap in her teeth. You know? Or you might want her with a gap. You know? Whatever.
I still can make my with a gap in the
Sometimes, hey, we got, and that's not gonna be the only woman we got. So we're gonna be able to, you know, have different women exactly how we like it. You know, a variety. Yeah.
It's gonna be like one of those NBA games. You know, pick your own character.
They don't gonna have to go there though. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why they're gonna have a bunch of maid servants. The maid servants gonna be all. It's like it's coming to America, man. When Hakeem got up to walk over to his father, Hakeem got up to walk over to his father. He's like, "Stop right there, Hakeem! Roseberries!" And then they all ran out and started dropping roses in their face.
Yeah.
What does the mother say? She said, "You
are the son of a kid. Why should you not walk in the pillars of rules?
Yeah.
You know? That was some real living right there. You're gonna be even living better than that, man. Okay?
This is Romans 8 and 18. It says, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time."
Yeah, catching hell, not being able to pay your bills and shit. Your rent's always late. Now you got an eviction notice. You know, catching hell from your woman and your kids and whatnot. When you make money, but you ain't never got enough money. All that stuff, man. All this little bullshit going through, man. This ain't really got nothing to do with Yahweh Shemel Shah's getting ready to drop on us, man. You know, the Lord's about to drop a bag on us, man. We about to come up for real, man. You know, we about to come up for real, man. A real come up, man. You know? That prince of the power come up. Right?
Says, "Are not worthy." Says, "Are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us."
Yeah, so when that time comes, man, all this stuff we going through, this ain't got nothing to getting a brand new body. You know? Getting a brand new body in perfection. Every hair of your head is gonna be perfect. Alright? Your beard, your fucking beard can't grow on this side. You gonna have a perfect beard. You know? In the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
No, the one spot is a little darker. This spot, you know, can't really come in. You got bald spots, you losing your hair.
Yeah, you don't gotta do no brush overs and shit.
You don't gotta do none of that
All that
bullshit,
shit.
man. You know, because everything is gonna be perfect, man. Everything is gonna be perfect. Alright? Come on. Yeah.
It's Isaiah 64, verse 4. For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived by the ear, neither have the eye seen, O Most High, beside thee, what he hath prepared for him that waited for him.
Exactly, man. So since the beginning of the world, man, you thought, you know, the earth was a paradise back then. You know? No, man. When the Lord, you know, gives us this kingdom, man. When we cash in on that, man, we get that blessing that Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the forms of the promise, you know. When we get that there, you know, it's going to be compare anything in the world to it, man. So, man, it's not just a good thing, man.
Second Corinthians 4 and 17 says, "For a light affliction."
Beautiful. A light affliction. Catching hell. Or your girlfriend cheated on you. Boo-hoo. You know? You know, you're catching a little bit of hell, man. But for the blessing that you're going to get in the kingdom, you know, when the Lord returns, man, it's completely insane, man.
Says, "Which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory."
Scriptures like that make you want to stay in this truth to the end, man. You know, you trying to see what the Lord got going on, man. Hey, Peter said, look, you're going to be forsaking everything and follow you. What are you going to get for this, you know? The Lord told him, man. He told him, he said, you're going to forsake lands and wives and, you know, families and for the Lord's sake. You're going to have a hundredfold. You're going to see 100-fold, man. 100 over. You know? This is Isaiah 40 and 28. Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting power, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, the creator of the end of the earth, fainteth not. Yeah, the Lord ain't, he ain't dead. You know, a lot of people think God is dead. You know? Like on the Sopranos, you know? One is like, God is dead. So, even God is dead, you still kiss his ass, you know? Yes,
He's depressed.
yeah, AJ. You know? He got him to call. He said, even if God is dead, you know, you're gonna kiss his ass. You know? Most High ain't faint, man. Most High don't get tired, get sleepy. You know? He ain't up there drinking coffee and Red Bull to stay up, man. But the Lord is an almighty power, man. Alright? You don't need sleep, you don't need food, you don't use the bathroom. You
All right? That's what we got to do. Okay?
It says, neither is weary, there is no searching of his understanding.
You can't write a textbook on how much knowledge the Lord got. You can't write all the textbooks in the world ain't got on the knowledge the Most High got. No? All the science books and, you know, forums and all that, man, ain't got nothing on the understanding of the Lord, man. It's stuff that's so simple to deal with the body. The Lord know the herbs to do that. He can give you the herb right there, boom. You over here going through chemotherapy, you going your fucking hair in your head, and when you're trying to grow it back, before you grow the whole system. Alright? You know, and the Lord, all you gotta do is take the herbs. You saw learn about the herbs. You know? Even that, you got nothing but the Lord, understanding of the Lord. You got more? Yeah.
He giveth power to the faint.
Yeah, the power to the faint meaning the elect, man. You know, the Lord's gonna give power to the elect. We the faint. Right? Right?
And to them that have no might,
To them that got no might. We ain't got no might right now, man. Dog, man, we ain't Iron Man right now, man.
Yeah.
When that time comes, man, we're gonna be better than Iron Man. We're gonna be better than Iron Man, man.
and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength.
Yeah, so when that time comes, brothers gonna receive spiritual power, man. You know? Stopping bullets with your hand, Keanu Reeves, Neo type of shit, man. You know?
That even the youth shall faint and be weary.
Yeah, a little 16-year-old kid, man. You all tired with you get to a little run, start running, you're gonna get tired, man. You know? Yeah.
And the young men shall utterly fall.
Yeah, because some men in this troop are a little older than others, man. You know? So you gonna have these young troops, when the Lord gives you that power, you gonna be way out doing them. You know? Yeah.
It says, but they that wait upon the Lord,
Yeah, wait upon the Lord, being patient, doing what we gotta do, casting our hell, knowing that knowing what we just read about is a possibility if we elect. You know? It's gonna happen anyway. Right?
shall renew their strength.
Gonna renew their strength, man.
They shall mount up with wings as eagles.
What? You gonna have the inside of the capacity to fly. You don't get man capacity to fly when that time comes. Okay?
They shall run and not be weary.
Yeah, one of the elect men, I should say. They shall run and not be weary. So you're gonna have that flash type of power too. So you can fly and run fast. That's more like Superman. The flash to the fly. You can run from building real quick and it'll look like you're flying, but you really ain't flying.
And they shall walk and not faint.
Yeah, so when that time comes, you're gonna have that power, man. You're gonna be able to, like how Peter walked on the water. And when he got nervous, he started to sink. He was like, oh Lord, you know, help me. You know, he was out there. You know, Yahushua was walking on the water. He said, Lord, when did I come and meet you? You know, so he came down in the water and started walking. But when he lost his faith, the Lord had to start sinking. He was fighting. The Lord got him up out of there. But the Lord did that. It was a test of faith, man. You know, but eventually they got the spiritual power. You know, and that's when they faith was really up there for real. You know, yeah. And that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. So that's the thing to be elect. I look forward to, man. Our strength, Lord, when we elect, our strength being increased. You know, being able to, you know, run and not faint. You know, being able to walk and not get weary. You know.
This is Matthew 19 and 27.
Yeah.
And it says, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee.
That's
What?
right. That's right, man. That's what Peter said. You know, he was the head of the disciples at that time. When Yahushua left, it became the 12 apostles. And those are the first apostles. You know, so when Yahushua, he went to Yahushua and asked him a question. They were fishermen by trade. Peter had a family. He had a wife. He can tell you about his wife. They don't tell you everything, but they can tell you he had a wife. You know, but he had kids too.
It says, What shall we have therefore?
Yeah, so it's like, Lord, we're just taking all the bars, what you gonna get, man? We're gonna get something out of this or what? You know? Which is all natural. You know? Yeah?
It says, And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you,
Barely means what? Two, pretty much, man. Okay?
that ye which have followed,
Verbally, yeah.
said, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration,
In other words, reincarnation. All right? Re meaning back. Gene from the word Genesis really goes into your genes. All right, your chromosomes and all that. All right? Regeneration. Okay, that
says,
back in the flesh, pretty much. Yeah, that's right. The third and fourth generation. Okay?
says, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory,
Yeah, so when Yahweh Shai gets back, we was going into it all last week. When he gets back here and sit on his throne, the lamb that was slain. Yeah?
it says, ye also shall sit upon the 12 thrones.
Yeah, so they're going to sit upon 12 thrones. Peter and Andrew, James and John, you know, Simon, Bartholomew, Thaddeus, James and John, the sons of Zebedee, Philip, Thomas, you know, Luke, you know what I'm saying, Matthew, you know, they're going to sit on thrones. Luke is a physician. So they're going to sit on thrones, man. 12 thrones.
It says, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right, so there's going to be a hierarchy in the kingdom of heaven, man. You're going to have Yahweh Shai, of course, he's going to be on the top level. You're going to have David, who's Peter. And you're going to have the rest of the 12, which is what, 11 after that, you know, right? So the 13 is Yahweh Shai with the 12. All right, that's the top 13. Then you got John the Baptist. All right? You got special mentions in just other men, you know, prophets, elders, teachers for this word, man. Which are brothers, which the 12 all part of the 144,000. All right? They all part of the 144,000. You know?
It says, and every one that hath forsaken houses or brethren,
Yeah, houses or brethren. Your actual fleshy brother, you might be in the truth, but he's a nigga in the world. A weed smoking, grimy ass nigga, stick up kid. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Shalom, man. You made me throw this over here. Yeah?
says, or sisters,
Or sisters, your sister, you stop dealing with her, hey, brother, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of Satan, you know.
Yeah. Speaking of, you know, you forsaking all that to follow Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah, yeah. I
You
told
might have been real tight with your sister or whatnot.
last week. I told her, yo, you ain't my sister. You a fucking nigga on the street.
Oh, hey, man, hey,
What up, man?
Truth will make you cold towards certain people, man. You know? Your gay cousin, like, nigga, fucking faggot, get out of here, man. You ain't welcome to the family cookout, man. You might come to the cookout like you know the children, you gonna kick that nigga out, man. You might whoop his ass too, man.
Other family member like, yo, she crying. I was like, man, fuck that. You know?
Yeah, you gotta get she was fucked up, but yeah, you gotta get raw. You get raw on her. You know? You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. So you forsaking all that to follow Yahweh Shai, you know? Because of the word of the Lord, hey, you gonna receive it, man. Okay?
it says, or father, or mother,
Or father or mother, not to say, the scripture say, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. The Lord thy power giveth thee. Alright? So you're still supposed to honor your father and mother. But if they telling you, look, I want you to come help me move. It's on a Saturday, you know you gotta be out here doing the work. You gotta tell them, listen, Mom, I'd love to help you on Saturday, but I'm not gonna do it with them. You know? You do it in a respectful manner. Now if you're a nigga going around cursing your moms out and your father out, you know, you ain't supposed to be doing it. You know? That's going on. And the Lord can deal with you for that.
it says, or wife,
Oh, wife, oh man, that's the one of the main things. You know? You might end up getting a divorce. You might have been married before you got in this truth, but you got a girl or whatever. You know? But when you was in the world, everything was cool. You know, the world of its own. You know? All of a sudden the Lord wake you up. She's like, you know, I don't know, I want to go to Red Lobster, you know? What happened to that? Oh, all of a sudden you don't even smoke no more. Bitch throwing mad shit in your face, man. You didn't even throw it in. You just throw it in your face. You know? You end up having to get rid of her. But she might ride in the wagon for a little bit. You
as soon as you tell her, you can have another woman, then it's oh no, that there, I don't agree with that. So you might end up getting a divorce or getting rid of your girl completely. She might just leave you. You get adultery or you never know.
Says for children.
Or children, you got a wicked ass son. Nigga's a little, he's a fuck up, He's a real fuck up, man, Sometimes you got, or you might be a faggot, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Magic Johnson's sons, Niggas, wow. Flaming homo. What's his name? AJ or some shit like that. Flaming homo. Alright? You might have a son that end up like that. You gotta forsake that nigga, man. I'm putting curses over my kid if I'm trying my kid with a faggot, man. Right?
It says all lands.
All lands? Meaning what? Traveling. You might have a certain job, you get a certain amount of money, you want to see the world. You can't really do that right now because you got a coach you got to read. The Lord said you got to start watching them all that world resolution. So you got a place you got to eat, you got to be looking out for these prophecies and doing the work. Alright? We ain't in the town where you be jet setting and going all across the world. Alright? I don't want to go to the Philippines. Alright? But I got things I got to do. I'm pretty sure brothers want to go different places. You might want to go for a little longer. You might be someplace that you want to stay a little longer. But you got to be back here to do the work. So all this is a sacrifice.
Yeah. Back then too, a lot of our people, we had land, we had actual own land. And you had to till that land. You had to take care of it and maintain it. But if you was busy doing this work, you wouldn't be able to do that. You would have to forsake your land and just like it's only. So the Lord promised that he would give us over that land that whatever you forsake.
That was that time. But right now, these days, that's
See you going in over there. I gotta get my bag.
Right now, is traveling, man. Like I said, you might be taking the money to do it, but you got to hold down this post, man. You got young brothers coming in the truth, man. You got to feed them with this word, man.
Says for my name's sake.
For my name's sake. See, we're doing this for the Lord's name's sake. But the damn sure ain't for our name's sake. Put my name, you're going to find bad credit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're going to find. Okay?
It says, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life.
That's right, shall receive 100-fold and inherit everlasting life. That don't mean living 1,000 years in one body. That means you living forevermore. Alright? Okay? They ain't got no vampires to do that either. Alright? All that bullshit we saw. Look, we're talking, man. Vampires, lives forever. Unless they see the sunlight or, somebody call it or put a stake in his heart. Alright? Okay?
It says, but many that are first shall be last.
Yeah, so a lot of guys that came with this truth in the early 70s, 80s, alright, 90s, early 2000s and whatnot, a lot of them already fell off. They was before the men that come in and last to the end. Okay? They was before them men. They'll fall off. So now they're gonna come back in the kingdom, but they're gonna come back in the reincarnation. They're gonna come relax, man. We all gonna get the kingdom, but they're gonna get it at the third class, because they're gonna have to be born all over again. Alright? Now they're gonna have a woman punishment to go through a pregnancy with them all over again to get to the kingdom. Hey, we ain't trying to go through all that. We're trying to make it the first trip, man. On them ships.
It says, and the last shall be first.
The last shall be first, and the men that come in the last, man. Like them laborers. Go to the parable about that pit, man. They working, man, you got guys that's working from 7 a.m. They start at 7 a.m. on the job. Now we get time, now it's after lunch. It's 1 p.m. You getting off at 2:30, all right? All of a sudden this guy comes. Yeah, you right in there, he work, and he do his thing, and he get a full day's pay. You're like, man, what the fuck, man? I gotta be here to bust my ass. You can't say that, man. You can't even say that, all right? Because the Lord, that same penny is for every Israelite, man. We all gonna get the kingdom, man. And the elect is gonna get it on the same capacity as being delivered on them ships, man. You gotta believe that.
That's a don't set 1 hour, won't service. we went from the How About You. The Lord has been wants us to accept.
Yeah, well, that's why it speaks about ministers. All right, the word minister really means an employee. You know, even the angels say that are not all ministers and quiet. You know, guess what? That angel is an employee of the Most High. Even Satan is an angel. All right, Satan is an angel on the left-hand side of the Most High. All right, that's right. Satan is an angel. Okay, all that bullshit. Most High got mad, he was cursing him out, and Satan was saying, fuck you, and, you know, he said, man, get down there, you throw him down, him and the rebel angels and all that, that's all bullshit, man. Roman Catholic dogma. And if you guys got precepts, go ahead and put it out.
This is Job chapter 1 verse 6.
Beautiful.
Now there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Lord.
Yeah, because they were having a council more than likely, all right? You know, they just came to present themselves to the Most High. And that happens in these days, but we don't know about it. You know? Because it's in the spiritual world.
And Satan came also among them.
Because Satan is one of the sons of the Most High. All right? Satan is a son of the Most High. That's right. Beelzebub. He's a son of the Most High. Good?
And the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou?
Yeah, where the hell you coming from? Nigga. Good?
Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth and working up and down in it.
Yeah, that's why we see car accidents and, motherfuckers commit adultery and all kind of wickedness happening, man. That's what Satan does, man. The demons jumping on people to make them do wicked shit, jumping on your woman to make us do some stupid shit, you know? Jumping on your kids, causing all kind of wreaking havoc, man. Causing mayhem. Okay?
57 is on 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8.
Be
sober, be vigilant.
Yeah, sober don't mean you can't take a drink. That means you got to stay in this truth in the capacity that's supposed to be taught it, man. In other words, you ain't teaching that Joseph and Mary didn't have sex. You know, being sober is teaching this truth in the capacity it's supposed to be taught it. All right? Okay?
Because your adversary, the devil,
the devil, Satan is out here, man. Satan is out here. The demons, as we speak, you got spirits all around us, man. But you got the angels around us too. You know, the righteous angels are around us and the wicked angels, man. The wicked angels waiting to see how they can get into your mind, maybe, you know, make you fall off, make you go off, you know. Okay?
The devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Exactly, man. You know, seeking whom he may devour. So you have you go off and deal with another man's woman or something like that, then you know that's your ass after that. You know what I'm saying? That's your ass after that.
You know, inside the book of Job, the Lord, you know, basically having that cat with Job.
Well, that's what you got something? Bring it on up.
So, 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 20 says, O Lord, thou that dwellest in everlasting, which beholdeth from above things in heaven and in the air, whose throne is inestimable.
Yeah, inestimable. You can't estimate the size of this throne. You know, the heavens is his throne, man. Outer space. You can't measure outer space. You can't put a number on how long, how many furlongs outer space is, how high or how the depth or the width, you know, the circumference of outer space. You know? His throne is inestimable, estimatable. Yeah?
Whose glory may not be comprehended.
You can't even comprehend the Most High's glory. Right?
Says, before whom the hosts of angels stand trembling.
Yeah, the angels up there, you know, like it's cold outside. They looking before the Most High. The Most High got the power to say, you know what, alright? Just, you know, get ready. You know? They actually before the Most High. You know? You know, they on their best behavior, but the angels are perfect in the heavens anyway. They perfect. We the angels that lost our first estate. We was once perfect, but now we, you know, we just can't get it right. So I'm moving out with that. Is it on this?
This is 1 Kings 22, verse 19.
Verse 19. And he said, Hear thou therefore the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him.
Yeah, the host of heaven is talking about the angels, man. All right.
On his right hand.
The so-called black men. So-called black men. They got that dark melanin too, man. All right. And that's how the angels look. Angels don't look like no fucking cracker, butt-naked babies. All right. You put them in front of your yard, pissing in a fountain, man. It's fucking foul, man. Right, with a little bow and arrow, you know? That bow and arrow is gonna be the nuclear missiles, man. You're gonna see what happens with the bow and arrows.
It says, all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left.
So you had angels on the right hand side, the righteous angels. Angels on the left hand side, the angels that are set for wickedness, man. Evil angels, so to speak. Give me what's that? Isaiah was 45? Was it 45 and 2? 45 and 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
It says, and the Lord said, Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead?
Yeah, because the angels are the ones who work on your minds, right? The angels work on your minds. They over there work on the minds of other nations for the nuclear destruction to come on, man. You know? They was working on the mind of Ahab the king, man. Right?
And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner.
You know, this manner and on that manner. So they say, I'll go down there and I'll do this. I'll go down there and I'll do that to him. You know? Yeah?
And there came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord and said,
So one angel, he had an idea, right?
I will persuade him.
Yeah, he just I'll persuade him. I'll take care of that, Lord. I'll do it. You know, I got the perfect company for that. I know what to do. You know, like, let's speak on. You know? He had the floor now, right? You gotta imagine this thing, man. Okay?
And the Lord said unto him, Wherewith?
Yeah, what you going to do? What you about to do?
And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets.
You know, it's hitting the Lord like, man, that sounds good. That sounds pretty good, man. What up?
And he said, Thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Go ahead and take care of it, you know? The angel went down there and did it, man. He did a number on Ahab, man. You know? Hey, well, that goes to show you how it works in the heavens, man.
Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7 says, I form the light and create darkness.
The Lord formed the light and created darkness, man. Alright? Darkness, like the deep, outer void, man. That when he was coming up out of Egypt, when he was coming up out of Egypt, the Lord put a darkness on him that it was so pitch black, they said it swallowed up the flames, man, and the candles that they had lit. It was so dark. You know? The Lord formed light and created darkness, man. And the sun, look at the sun. They stood up there. You know? Both sides did that. Right?
I make peace and create evil.
The Lord makes peace and creates evil, man. Alright? So the peace that we're gonna get in the kingdom, man, the Lord's gonna give us that, man. And the evil that you goddamn dummies are gonna get, the Lord's gonna give you. Alright? It's gonna be your time to get a short end of the stick. And you other nations too. You know? The word evil means a bad time. 9/11, what that mean? The Lord did that. Alright? The Chernobyl crisis in the 80s, the Lord did that. The Fukushima power plant disaster, the Lord did that. The Lord did it like Mr. Glass, man. You remember Mr. Glass? Yeah. Mr. Glass, when you watch Unbreakable, he said, I knew it, man. The kids, they called me Mr. Glass. You know, he was like a villain and he caused all kind of stuff. And he had the pictures on the wall and he did it, you know? Hey, and Mosai is the king of terrorists, man. The Lord does all that. And he's gonna outdo himself when he brings the nuclear destruction upon America. And I got news for you crackers, man. There's nothing you can do to stop it, man. Alright? There's nothing you can do. I don't listen, man. There's nothing you can do. Absolutely nothing. Yeah?
Deuteronomy 32 and 4 says he is the rock, his work is perfect.
Yeah, he's the rock, his work is perfect. Well, Yahweh Shai. That's talking about Yahweh Shai, yeah? His work is perfect, yeah?
For all his ways are judgment, a power of truth, and without iniquity, just and right is he.
That's Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is perfect as the Most High is perfect, man.
This is Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid?
Yeah, what's that trumpet? That's us out here speaking this word, man. Trumpet being blown in the city. Y'all people are supposed to be shaking up, man. Y'all worried about some goddamn no reason. You should be worried about the flood of nuclear fire the Lord's going to flood this place with, man. You know?
It says, shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it?
Beautiful. Evil in the city, the Lord have not done it. The Lord does all the evil in the city, man. All right? He allows all that to happen, man. Hey, man, that whole pipe bomb thing this week, that was all smoke and fucking mirrors. All right? They just doing something to shut the society down, man. They give a little test runs. And they're going to eventually do something that's going to shut this place down, man. All right?
So you can mention how CNN, you know, when they got them pipe bombs sent to them, instead of evacuating the building, what they did was they called their camera. Come on, cameraman. They started filming the bomb. When you had whoever thought it was a bomb, to flee and to evacuate the building, so they'll let you know that shit was a fucking a false flag. There was smoking mirrors. It was meant to scare the public, man. Job 18 and 11, man. That's all that was, man.
And then the public ain't gonna say about it. No one's saying about it. Isaiah 61, that gross darkness, man. That's the people out there.
Hey, well, we just read about how the Most High creates light and darkness. Part of that darkness is your mind, man. Your mind. See, we enlightened, man. We illuminated through the spirit of how about John through this word. Y'all people are still in darkness, man. And other people, we once were in darkness, but the Lord woke us up to this marvelous light, man. You know? You got more?
I got something.
Proverbs 16 and 4.
Yes.
The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
So everything was made for the Lord's pleasure, man. Everything was made for the Lord's pleasure. You know, even the wicked Esau for the day of evil, man. All right? Damn right, man. You damn Edomites, you were made, you so-called white people were made to be destroyed. You were made to be destroyed. Can you even wrap your mind around that? The Lord created you just to destroy your ass, man. All right? And the buck is about to stop real quick, man. Hey, like we went through last week. You know, you get ready to get some serious payback executed upon you, man.
Yeah. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11.
Yeah.
It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us.
Yeah, let's say you should get an advantage of us, yeah. You know, we ain't simple to where, you know, we can't see through this bullshit, man. We got that spiritual eye. We can see all through this madness, man. You know? Like how we got both come up and saying what this spirit, you know?
Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
We ain't ignorant of Satan's devices, man. All that fluff news and whatnot, man. We ain't ignorant of that. We already know. As soon as I heard about that, I'm like, man, that's some bullshit, man. That's some fucking bullshit.
Got people to saying this shit, man. I said, people with that shit, man. That shit don't make no sense, man.
Well, yeah, you gonna go up there and film the bomb
Instead of fleeing.
instead of getting out of Dodge.
Don't get a suspicious guy who's bombing out, man.
Lord forbid it explodes. You know, right?
Oh, that's right. They're going.
Yeah, everybody hides behind everything. They call the bomb squad. They send a little robot up there to poke
You know what I
see
mean?
if it explodes.
If I was a cameraman, I'd be like, yo, all right, look, I'm gonna be like 15 blocks. The camera got to zoom. So I'm gonna just zoom in on this shit and y'all let me, and I just film y'all. Motherfucker, yo. Y'all to zoom.
This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. They go to the bloody city It is all full of lies and robbery. No, because, hey, man, he saw the so-called white man as the devil, man. And devil means what? Deceiver. So, of course, he's going to be bringing a whole bunch of lies, man. Okay, to ultimately bring in what he really wants, which is that RFID chip.
That's right.
And that's why before he brings that out, the famine of the words got to come, man.
A power of thumb. It's a lot here. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 3. It's like that. Okay. Oh, if you got something, bro, you can right.
1 Thessalonians 5, verse 3, and it says, "For when they shall take peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them."
Right, and that's what the so-called is going to do, man. Okay? And that's why he keeps bringing these, little false bullshit, man. So this way Jake can stay asleep.
Yep.
Like, oh yeah, I heard that before. You know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't even paying, man, they been saying that for now long because of that piece of safety, man. And then he's going to bring in that sudden destruction, man.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's also what's going to happen to the so-called man as well, man.
Yep.
See, that's why they ain't a trick bag, man. They really think they doing something, man. Really, it's your how about some outside, man.
That's right.
He's in control of everything, man. This is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And even here, I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah.
All right.
And they got that term in the is it a Freemason term? Ordo ab chaos?
Yeah.
Ordo ab chaos, right? Yeah.
And speaking of those pipe bombs, man, the people say when they say peace and safety, sudden destruction, you know what I'm saying? That pipe bomb shit went on for like a couple days. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden they caught this dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't even dying, get shot at or nothing.
Yeah.
And people think this shit is over with.
Right.
They don't understand, man. This is just, they setting it up right now, man.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Just read in RT News, man. Hey, man, the National Guard are at all the major transport points in New York City.
Right. They're ready.
All right, already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm going to just read it again. This is 2 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Hey, read on. There's more there, bro. There's more.
And it says, but ye brethren
That's it. Yeah.
are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. So yeah, man. And we not overcome with darkness, man. All right. As the brother said, man, we the ones with the light, man. We see what's going on right here, man. All right. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. All right. The scripture say what? The day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. All right. And these people are not going to be expecting it when shit get real out here, man. It's crazy. I'm like, these bombs, man. Nobody in the world even talked to me about that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in the world saying, "Oh, you see what's going on." Which is, and it's bullshit, but nobody saying, "Yo, you see what's going on?" Nah, man. I'm not talking to people, man. Niggas talking about Halloween parties and all this type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why we shouldn't messing with people in the world anymore.
I was just gonna add on, and also the stock market's been crashing this whole week, and
Yeah.
people are just like oblivious, like
Yeah.
they're not even paying
Yeah.
attention, man.
Yeah.
They said the whole 2018 earnings from January to October just got wiped out.
Yeah.
Disappeared, just gone. And people are just walking around thinking their money still got value to them, thinking that piece of paper still has a value.
Yeah.
And it's about to crash completely, man. That's
Oh.
also another way how that destruction is gonna come upon them when they say peace and safety.
Yep.
But they really think this money has value to it. Meanwhile, it's crumbling right now before your eyes.
I got something real quick. This is Psalms 82 verse 5. One of you brothers can break this down. It says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Right, so they walk around in darkness, man. It's a beautiful point. It's like the brother was saying. All they want to do is bullshit, man. Party and bullshit. That's that darkness, man. They don't know that the day is going to overtake them like
Yeah.
because our people are close as hell, man. They're only worried about sports. And it's like they can't help. But it's
but to follow the tradition of Esau, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Shall the trumpet be blown in the city and the people not, be afraid? Everything's spiritual.
This is Mark chapter 3, verse 23. And he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? You know, Esau being the great destabilizer of countries.
Yeah.
You know, okay, he's doing a fine job right now with this place here, Babylon. Right? It says, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. You know, and this place is not going to stand because now, and when you're dealing with the political arena, you know, with the so-called bombs were sent to Democrats. Okay, now they're trying to paint a narrative that the Edomite that sent it out was a Republican. You know, so now this is that on the cusp of a civil war that's going to go on. You see?
Yeah, but then you have those Edomites out there in Russia. They're the same Edomites that's over here in America, man. They're supposed to be on the same team. But right now, you got Russia teaming up with Iran, Russia teaming up with, Syria, which ultimately that's going to culminate to this Third World War. And ultimately, they're going to shoot their missiles upon America, which America is Bosra, man. Esau's capital. So that the brother's bringing out, if Satan be divided, or if Satan cast out Satan, how shall these kingdoms stand? And these kingdoms not going to stand, man. They can't stand. But the kingdom that will stand, pursuant to the book of Daniel, the 2nd chapter, and the 44th verse on down, is the kingdom of Israel, man, which the Lord is building up right now. Pursuant to the book of Amos, the 9th chapter, and the 11th verse. Yahweh Shema Shai, he's setting up the house of David right now, man, which includes all the 12 tribes of Israel, beginning with the elect.
And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
Yep.
And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
Yeah.
And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end. That's the point right there,
Yeah.
because Esau sowing the moral fiber of his place. He's uprooting, So now you're gonna have everybody fighting against each other, and that's what we want to do.
Yeah. And that's how we know what time that we're living in, because it says what in 2nd Ezra 6th chapter. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that followeth, man. So as we see Esau divided, it says when the brother is brought out, we see that Esau's kingdom is going to come to an end, and our kingdom is coming up right now, man. That's why it's a time to be rejoice, to rejoice, in the Heavenly Father, man, and His Son, because we're up next to rule,
It's Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery. Right, and that's of course America. You look how America was established. It was established with straight up bloodshed, man. Okay? Then they brought so-called Negroes over here, the southern tribe, right, to do slavery, man. Okay? Which added even more bloodshed, man. Right? And then they try to cover it all up with lies, man.
Okay.
You had like last year, down there in Texas, they tried to say that so-called Negroes was indentured servants, man. And they immediately had to backtrack on that, man, because everybody was on their ass, man.
Okay.
You trying to come too early with that shit, man. We went through hardcore bondage and slavery, man. All right? It was nothing pretty on the slave ships, man. And now they trying to cover it up with that bullshit, man. And this place is full of lies all the time, man. All right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we volunteer for that shit.
Somebody said lies and robbery, right? And how did they get the southern kingdom off the west coast of Africa? They stole them. They stole people from their land and brought them to another land to make them serve slavery.
That's right.
And they stole the land in which they was enslaving them upon.
Yep.
So this whole place is doomed, man.
Yep. And then Edom will tell you that the so-called Native Americans, the so-called North American Indians, they're the red man, when in actual fact, they're the Edomites. Adawam means what? Red. The red people. They're the real red people, man.
And we help keep this place afloat. Just Judah, Benjamin, and Levi spend like 1.3 trillion, 1.5 trillion. And that's just those three tribes.
Yep.
That just goes to show you too, with with the ad, the Nike ad with Kaepernick.
Yeah.
You know, people thought they were taking a risk. Nike was taking a risk though, but they knew the marketing scheme because it's like they understand the spending power of Jake, man.
Yeah.
We're the ones that keep this place running. man.
Yeah.
You know, you take one tribe, man, out of the equation and have to take the one day off. This place will crumble overnight. You know,
Take over Mexico.
right. Hey,
Yeah.
they get that movie, The Day Without Mexican. Hey, brothers, gotta check that one out.
Yeah, I need
It's
to
the
check that
whole
out.
movie that's been out.
But case in point, let me just make this statement. I mean, then the time when the New York City Transit shut down, when that Jake, that Benjamin, he was the head of the New York City Transit Authority, Tucson, he shut this shit down, man. This shit was crippled, man. I mean, this was going on. This happened back in the early 2000s. Around Christmas time, he did that. You know what I'm saying? He did that around the so-called holidays, around these pagan festivals, to show forth his power that, hey, the so-called Negroes and Spanish Native Americans that you put down, we run this society, man. And they had the capability to shut this shit down. He did that, man. His name was Tucson, right? Yeah. And what happened? He shut it down for a couple of days, right? And the city was crippled, man. Lost millions of dollars, man. Probably in the billions. Showing you, man, that Jake run this shit, man. Jake decided to lay down, decided to stop working. This is, America will crumble overnight, man.
And the so-called white man, he's a fucking demon because he gonna say that those jobs you can't strike. It's illegal. Well, get the fuck out of here, you know? Yeah, man, you know what I'm talking
but
about.
what happened was, not so much of a thing because they made the workers pay back the money that was for the wages, man.
See?
You know, when they went back to work though, man, they were docking their pay, man.
Yeah.
You see that? That's how much of a devil man you dealing with, man.
That shows you that this is modern day Egypt all over again, man. Because ancient Egypt, it was the same thing. The Israelites was in captivity, and they said that they made us serve with rigorous slavery.
Yep.
They had us building the water and the brick from scratch. No, we was the one that made Egypt great to what it was today, man.
Hey,
to what the tale would tell.
Hey, Habakkuk 2:12. Habakkuk 2 and 12. Yeah.
But the bottom line, before you finish slacking, bro. After that, they got rid of that, you know what I'm saying, that dude Tucson. They got rid of him, man. We can't have this nigga here standing up these other niggas, man. Putting ideas in these niggas' head, man. We gotta get rid of this dude. They replaced him immediately. Right after that, man. About a year later, he was gone. 6 months to a year later, he was gone. New president of the MTA, man.
Yeah, they got
You were for the MTA, right?
They got a white man, Edomite, at the head of the union now, you know? So they trying to put that face out there, though, so he's supposed to be the face, but really, you got these so-called Negroes and Latinos that are really running the whole system, man. They're just running the system, man, you know?
Oh yeah, real quick. This is Habakkuk 2 and 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity.
Right. America doesn't fit that, man. You gotta get out.
It says, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
And woe means destruction.
That's right, bro.
Okay?
And establish a city by iniquity.
Right, man. So destruction has to come to America, man. And we just the messengers out here to tell you that, man.
Yep.
All right, it's gonna come no matter what, man. So there's no, they're gonna do it anyway, demonize us. There's no point in demonizing us, man. You a damn demon.
Yep.
Right? You build this place for prepared wickedness, man.
Yep.
But I gotta put this up for those.
And if I may, that's why it says in the New Testament about, for we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, man. So when Esau tries to come and, take us down off of the streets and whatnot, that's the end of his kingdom. At that point, the elected sealed, man. At that very... Yeah.
Like lately this week, I've been noticing that when Esau does his false flag and
Yeah.
pushes certain stuff, the how about shot pushes even harder.
Kind, yeah.
Stock market starts
Yeah,
going down,
yeah.
And they do like little false flags, but it's like a major thing.
Mm-hmm.
Most High also makes major moves too.
It's like game of chess.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying.
Stalemate,
That's
yeah,
why it
yeah.
says in the scripture in Isaiah 59 and 19.
Yeah.
When they come in like a flood, that's when the Most High is going to lift up the thing.
Yep.
Right now, we don't really necessarily need
Can't.
we dealing with the elements, but when Esau comes down, we're really going to need that.
Yeah.
The Lord is really going to have to endow certain men with that power in order to survive those times.
Yeah.
So it is like a game of chess.
Can't. Yep. That's it, bro.
Yeah, so and like the brother said, man, Paul the scripture, the kingdom of the super forward, right?
Yeah.
So when all hell breaks loose, really, bro, is how about my shot willing, only gonna get stronger, man.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's how it's gonna be, man, because Esau, you can't win, man.
Yeah.
You're trying to up with how about my shot and his men. Like you can't win, man. We can't lose.
Yep.
Say you put us to death. Now how about Shema Shah gonna put the spirit on us to be able to deal with that, man? Then we're gonna be raised up. And we're gonna come back and rule in the kingdom of heaven, man. And y'all about Shema Shah.
Yeah.
So we can't even lose, man. When that time comes, man, like I said, like the spirit can't get in the peace on her, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Hey, the Lord promised us through the prophet Jeremiah that what? He's going to raise up fishermen, and then hunters, man. And then hunters. So right now we're in fishing season, but that hunting season to come too, man. That's that balance. Yeah.
Hey, that's a meditate terror.
Yeah. Yep.
Why do you have to meditate terror? Because terror is going to come.
Yeah.
And then when it does come, you've been meditating on it for the longest, man.
Yeah.
And thus that explains why seven women shall cleave unto one man of the Lord, not just a regular man.
Yeah.
Because we've been meditating, man. We've been preparing ourselves for this day.
Yeah. And then on top of that, the Lord said he's gonna do unto Esau and these heathens according to his anger, man. Not even according to our anger. So it's gonna be on a whole next level, man.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him."
Hey, you see that right happening right now, man.
And made no account of his labors.
Right. So Brandon made no account of our labors, man. As we was just doing next to, man. You don't so Brandon is damn devil, man. You know, he doesn't even appreciate the specialty of our people, man, how special our people are, man. How we built this damn country and how Northern, chiefly so-called Issachar and Zebulon is keeping it running, man. You know, he's in every single restaurant. But still the so-called white man want to deport them.
Yeah.
No, still the so-called man want to call them derogatory terms, you know, and think of them as they ain't shit. The same thing with the so-called Negroes, man. You know, all they want to do is see us on the news, like on entertainment and playing basketball, man. They really think that they're superior to us.
Yeah.
But when it's like we get to today, okay, when we really saw our power, man, when the so-called white man is supposed to get violent.
Yeah.
Even when you look at back in the days with the bus thing, man. How we couldn't sit in front of the bus.
Yeah.
But then when we all stop, we put our, come together, man. All right? And we all stop riding the bus. What happened? Now we able to sit where we fucking want. That shows you the power of our so-called Negroes, man.
Yeah. Yep.
And then on another level too, the labor that we're doing right now, they're not making account of that.
Yep.
When you go back to the time of the Babylonians and other ancient empires like Egypt, these kings, they actually used to account the labors of the men of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
They actually used to reverence them and know, like, oh, that's a
Yeah.
wise man.
Yeah.
That's a servant of Yahweh.
Yep. Yep.
They used to have special positions in society because of that. And look at today, man. When we out here, these fucking crackers, they chanting us down, they put curses on us. They're doing the total opposite of making account of our servitude towards Yahweh.
Yeah.
The supreme power.
Yeah.
They curse us because of that,
Yeah.
So these devils are totally, the scripture call them the most proud.
Yeah.
They're just totally prideful against Yahweh and his men. So they got to pay for that too.
Yep.
That goes to show that on a lower level, we do have spiritual power.
No doubt.
You know, these devils, they try to put curses on them, but you see they working.
Yeah.
Like the children of Israel, the more you strengthen us, the more we multiply.
Yep.
So 144,000.
Yep. Hey, it's power when you got brothers waking up in Australia, brothers waking up in the Philippines, brothers waking up out there in England without men actually going to visit these places, just off of the strength of the internet, man. And the power of the word. Hebrews 4:12,
And think about it, this place will be destroyed unless we spoke about it, it's coming to be destroyed.
Yeah.
It has to be spoken of before destruction comes.
Yep.
Spiritual power.
That's it.
Alright? When we read again, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 1, it says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear."
Right, man. And starting right now. Them seeing all of this right now, man. The true men of the Lord, right? Prophesying on highways and byways all around the world. That's making them trouble with terrible fear, man. Alright? Telling them that they go into slavery and then reading the scriptures to back it up.
Yeah.
And then in the book of Acts it said that it was saying that these are the men that turned the world upside down, man. And guess what? That's obviously us, man, coming back.
Yeah.
Right? That's definitely us coming back, man. We, GMS, man, Dr. GMS, man, the one that's really doing it. They turn the world upside down. That's why they call it the radical. That's why they trying to associate us with a black extremist. But he definitely ain't no damn extremist. Okay?
That's how you know these words are really troubling these devils. What? Because what? It's even out to the point where you got guys saying, "Yo, wait a minute, man, you bringing out too many scriptures." That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
That's
right.
I want you to bring out the scriptures. That's the word condemns you, man. It's so powerful. You know, it'd be one thing we was out here just talking shit, but we got the Lord here backing up everything that we say.
Yeah.
You know? And then they're gonna be, of course, they're gonna be in terrible fear when we get beaten up in the chains, man.
Yeah.
Because then once they know that happens, man, then they know everything else we said is true as well. And at that point, you gotta be prepared for total hell.
Yeah.
Right? You gotta prepare for double the amount of hell that we got.
Yeah.
Because they say what goes up
Must come down. Yeah.
Talk about New Jerusalem.
Right. Beautiful.
Yep.
Yep.
They know once we get beaten up, when we come back down,
Yeah. New bodies.
no incorruptible order. So they definitely.
Hey, we're gonna fulfill this because they read this scripture where it says I said ye are gods. They seen that, man. They seen that. That's where they get their cartoons from, man. That's where they get Superman from. They Kal-El. They know what time it is, man. You know. They know.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, it says so far beyond what they've looked for, because they're not expecting these brothers on the tribes to be beamed up, man. They're not expecting the so-called black man, the so-called Latino man, or the so-called Native American man together being beamed up. And then on top of that, you got Israelites scattered around the world. They're not looking out for that, man. You know? Right.
Enterprise that it talks about in the book of Job.
Yeah.
They got their own plans. So
Yeah.
when their plans get disrupted by the angels, by Yahushua and the angels,
Yeah.
that's gonna be the last thing that they're gonna expect.
Go on.
Even though we told them.
Yeah.
Even though we're telling them, but that's going again, the pride of Esau.
Yep.
You can't accept the truth, man.
Yeah.
You're not a vessel fitted for honor.
And we know that because the Lord's going to put a spirit on him to still fight in that day. So we're actually going to think that, you know what? I can still get over on Yahushua and the angels. Yo, Esau's the madman.
It's not crazy because these devils, they gotta be having nightmares about it too.
No doubt.
Because he said, the Lord said he will pour out his spirit upon all.
Yeah.
And you know, these elites, some of them be probably getting nightmares.
Right.
The Lord.
Yeah.
But certain brothers, they actually seen on videos, maybe
Yeah.
the apostle or whatever.
Yeah.
Have a nightmare, the apostle looking them in the back of something.
Yep.
Like you said, then both sides got Satan
Deceiving him on the right, yeah.
Don't worry about, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Your new world order is gonna be a success.
And that's where their warlocks and their witches come in, you know, who they consult with, telling them the lies, you know, that they're gonna continue on.
Okay, to point Pharaoh.
Yeah.
They had no Pharaoh. He didn't, every time the plague came on, he was like, why am I even doing this?
Yep.
Do it. All right. At first, the Lord hardened his heart, but there was a couple times he let him go and said, you know what? That was the Lord.
Right.
Hardened his heart.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, Proverbs 21:1.
His heart is in the,
Hey, like the scripture saying that the Lord gonna put the spirit on these Edomites to fight, man. All right, because the Lord hates you Edomites, man, for real, man.
Yep.
All right, because of what you did to his choice, man. The scripture say, touch not my prophets, do my anointing no harm. All right, the scripture says that Israel is the apple of his eye. And here you is, I want to read the scripture real quick. Daniel chapter 9, verse 12. It says, and he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem.
That's bad, man.
He said he had confirmed his word, man.
Yeah.
That's how the Lord confirmed and made sure that his word is true. When he put them curses on our people, he jacked us up, his people.
Yeah.
That's how he confirmed his word throughout the earth.
Yeah, it's legit.
Yeah. So that's telling you right there that you think you so-called white people are going to get away with what you do? You think the Lord is going to let you escape with the things you've done?
Hey, Jeremiah, you know.
49 and 12.
Yep.
I had to bring that up. Because he put on the worst thing that ever happened, like you just said. There's nothing that has ever been done that happened since Jerusalem.
And if you've done it to the righteous, like, how much more so if you're the wicked? You're the total opposite of righteous, and you think you're going to get off scot-free. It's insane. It's insane to think that way.
Because you got it the worst, man.
Yeah.
You got the worst out of everybody, man.
Kind.
You know?
Yeah.
Morally, because he was broke. He saw such a fact he was broke breaking all these things,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So we got to after he was raping children, man. Okay?
Yeah.
He's doing so much stuff to all these heathens, really, man.
Yeah.
All these heathens, man. But guess what? You got to get double that. You ain't prepared for that, man.
Yeah.
Who's not prepared for that,
Yeah.
man?
You see, it's like the way we can't conceive how, you know, how glorious the kingdom is going to be. We can't even conceive the judgment that's going to come for these Edomites, man, in the kingdom of evil, man. It's going to be so horrendous.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 12. But thus say Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not the drink of the cup have certainly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Yeah, go ahead. Not,
So right, man, that goes for him, man.
Yeah.
He has to drink of that cup, man. When we drunk of it, you know, when the Lord chastised those whom he loves, man, what the hell do you think he's going to do to you, man? You got to get up.
But thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not the drink of the cup have surely drunken.
Right, and that's us, man. We have surely drunk from that, man. All these curses came upon our people, man. You know? Each tribe, man, we hate one another, man. You know? We have to go into slavery, right? We even smitten with madness, diseases.
yeah.
Right? We have to go through all that shit, man, for us going on, man. You know?
Yeah, and then the scriptures speak about a perpetual hatred, man. You still seeing our people getting shot down by Esau on the streets and shit. You know, we're in these slums, we're in these favelas, we're in these ghettos, man. Up until this very day. So we're still drinking that cup. You got people out there in Nigeria, they're still getting sold into slavery, man. Up until this very day.
You got Esau, this so-called devil, man. He bring all his e-waste over there in Africa and just dump it there, man.
Yeah. Can't. Yep.
All that garbage, man. Toxic, man.
Yep.
Just dumping it there like nobody's even there, man.
Right. Yep.
That's why it's so funny when he's dumping and says he's very inspired.
Yeah.
Amongst everybody.
Yeah. Amongst the heathen. Yep.
He's dumping on garbage in Africa. You got space junk, and you got junk all in the sea.
Yep.
That's why when the damn devil rules the earth, man.
Yeah.
The scripture say, Proverbs 29 and 2, when the wicked are on the throne, the people mourn.
Yep.
And everywhere, everybody's mourning, man. They're mourning about something, man. You know, whether they got a kid bill, or their grandma is all cooped up in the hospital or some shit, man. You know, everybody's mourning about something here, man. You got people killing themselves, okay? Because they can't take that stress. And guess what else comes with mourning, man? Violence, man.
Yeah.
When you sad, you don't gotta wait.
Yeah.
Well, then you gotta get it this way, man.
Yeah.
So that's why you got so much violence going on, right, around the world. Because the wicked, which is the so-called white man, is in power, man.
Yeah.
And Esau Edom, man, he's just like a bad Section 8 tenant, man. That you gotta kick out, man. You know? Because here it is, man. The earth is turned upside down, man.
Yeah.
You know, like the brother was talking about, like, you know, the space junk, you know, the water being defiled, man. You go into the nearest body of water, the water is green.
Yeah, it's green.
You know?
Yeah.
You know? And he gotta go, man, because here it is. You can go into the islands, and the water is still clear.
Yeah.
You know? And if this man moved any longer, man, that would be defiled.
Yeah.
But this is the epicenter of wickedness, man.
Yeah.
You know?
There's 3 points in the earth where you go out into the middle of the water. I think it's in the Pacific, in the Atlantic, and somewhere else. I forget the other location. But they have garbage islands that collect throughout all the years. All right, so you will have an island of Coke, Pepsi bottles and plastic and whatnot floating in the middle of the ocean the size of Texas. Okay? You know, that's the damn devil for you.
That's why it's, please, go ahead.
And that's why you say go into them.
That destroy.
On the earth and in the water.
Yeah.
You know, because you got all these different fish trying to eat plastic, man.
Yeah.
You know, and it's defiling them and it's jacking them off, man.
Yeah.
And then you got Esau with his oil spill that comes out into the water, all right, just destroying all the animals in the sea, man. All right, but then like this is what it says, you got people on drugs as well, man. That's that other form of mourning, man. When the wicked is in authority, man. You got people that need their damn fix. You got people that need to smoke the blood, man. Otherwise, they stressed out. You know, then you got to deal with their bullshit, man. You got Edomites that's hooked on opioids, man. That's dying out, man. Shooting needles within themselves. All because they're so stressed out and they in such a state of mourning.
Yeah.
Because the so-called white man is in power, man. You gotta go, man. It's not gonna be like that forever, though.
Yeah, man, and the brother just read, it says, surely they think they should not go unpunished, roughly paraphrasing. Nah, man, these Edomites think, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I've seen it happen. You ask one of them, hey, man, what do you think should happen to, because you guys put us in slavery. What do you think should happen to you, man? They say nothing, man. Nothing, man. Forget about it, man. Just forget about it. It's a past, man. But nah, man. They say, surely you was not going punished, man.
Yeah,
right?
they hold themselves not guilty.
Exactly, not guilty. And I'm telling you, you think you could just, you know, put the children of the Lord in slavery, destroy the whole earth, all right, pollute the whole earth, all right, flood the places with drugs and everything, man. Put people in captivity, the whole earth is mourning, and then you just be like, ah, man, nothing happened to me, man. I'm good, man. I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, you gotta pay, man. All right. And this court system that they have here, Jake could get like a few parking tickets, man. You might be 2 months behind your child support, man. You motherfuckers put your ass in jail, man. All right.
That's why the Most High, you know, that's why the scriptures say He's gonna create a new heavens and a new earth, man. But that's the end all be all. This is not the end all be all. This is not gonna go on forever. Right? The Most High, He got a new system set up, you know, for the children of Israel and for the whole planet Earth too, man. Because if this shit went on forever, the whole planet Earth would be destroyed. There would be no more animals, no more life on Earth. This planet will be like a fucking desolation, man. If you let the so-called white man move forever.
Yeah, let's get that. Let's bring out the word. Revelation 21. Yeah.
Revelation 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Yeah, so the Lord has to bring a new establishment to the planet Earth. Alright, because this shit is wicked, man. And like we going into, everything is in mourning. You got animals killing themselves.
Yep.
You got literal animals that don't even have any means of actually committing suicide. Whales beating themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
The whale knows this happens. It knows that it's supposed to be just to the sea, and yet it's coming and swimming up to the beaches and just rolling up on the sand. Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the animals have spirits, and the whole earth is in mourning right now.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Even the physical planet Earth is in mourning. Why do you think there's so many earthquakes, volcanoes,
Yep.
hurricanes, and stuff like that, man? Because the earth is lashing back too, man.
Beautiful.
Fighting back against his devil. No?
Okay.
It says, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. You know, so that New Jerusalem going into the elect men, the 144,000 men of Israel, that's going to be the new establishment, the new government on earth, the government of righteousness and peace for the planet Earth, man. Not for you heathen. That first 1,000 years for you heathen is going to be hell on you.
Yeah.
You know, especially you so-called white people. You got to pay back for everything you've done since the beginning, man. You got to pay for your crimes since you've been a fugitive since Cain, man.
Yeah.
But that's when that was the beginning of your crime spree.
That's it.
You know?
Fine.
That's why the Most High said there was going to be a fugitive and a vagabond.
Yeah.
So you got to pay for all your crimes for that 1,000 years. Then you're going to be exterminated. And once the so-called white man gets exterminated, you know there's going to be peace on earth because he's the devil, man. You let him sit on this earth long enough in the kingdom, which this will never happen, but just hypothetically, if the so-called white man was to be established as a kingdom, he'd probably try to do it all over again, man. But that's just in the spirit.
His spirit is not upright in him.
That's why you gotta get taken out, man.
That's the way the Lord created him, to be fucked up.
The scripture also say, can a straight thing,
Yeah, right.
a crooked thing be made
Yeah,
straight?
yeah.
And can a clean
Yeah,
thing come out of a
yeah,
unclean
yeah,
thing? No,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
When the Most High makes you to be that way, that's just what you are.
Yeah.
And like he just said here, John, he said he saw New Jerusalem coming down from the Most High out of heaven. So this is the Most High's government, you know?
Yeah.
This is not our own agenda. This is right out of the scripture, man.
Yeah.
The New Jerusalem, the new heavens and the new earth, that's already prepared.
Yeah.
And how about you now try already got the blueprint for that?
Yeah.
And we telling you before it happens.
Yeah.
Prophesying.
Yeah. And it starts with this word, man.
Right.
You know, it starts with this word.
I think that's the point. Or should I keep reading?
You can read a little bit more.
Verse 3, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power.
Yeah, showing you what? He's only dealing with the nation of Israel, man. He ain't dealing with no other nation except for Israel, man. The lost people are the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is the good news we're trying to tell our people, man. That you're the new Jerusalem that's going to come out of the chariots, man. That you're going to inherit the kingdom. That's the good news. That's the gospel, man. That the Lord's going to take you out of this lower state that you're in.
Yeah, man.
No touch.
Which means that it's safe too, like everything in the earth is going to revolve around us. You know, this whole planet earth, everything pretty much in the universe is going to revolve around us. You know,
Yeah.
we're going to have dictatorship throughout the whole existence, man.
That's it.
You know, that's a beautiful thing, man. There's nothing that can compare to that, man. Even our lives are not even worth that. You know, in this defiled kingdom, man. We're defiled in this kingdom. You know, that's why sometimes you read the scripture, the prophet just wanted to die, man. They just didn't even want to be alive.
Yep.
Knowing these things, knowing that one day we're going to have a kingdom so glorious and things like that.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is the point of living here, man?
Yeah.
But we have a purpose to teach this word, man. That's the only reason we're here right now.
Yeah. And to learn evil. That's how we're going to be the power, be the God, so to speak. You know, that was what Second Ezra, the 7th chapter, is all about. When the angel came onto Ezra and, you know, showing him that you have to see both, you know, the good and the bad side to receive that kingdom, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great point too. Learning wickedness so that we don't get into the kingdom.
Yep.
Now, this is things that we're not going to do in the kingdom, all right? There's Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood touches blood. All right, so these things aren't going to happen in the kingdom of heaven. We've already seen the fruits of Esau's
That's it, bro. That's it, bro.
You know, his rotten fruit.
Yeah.
Okay, we know how not to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
And it says he has a controversy with the inhabitants. So who's ruling this world? Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So he has a dispute with Esau, Edom first and foremost, man.
Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish.
Yep.
The beasts of the field, and with the fowls of heaven, yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. All right, and that's what we see now through the fruits of Esau's labor.
Yeah.
Hey, Esau is such a devil, like you said. If he stays here and he rules the world, this place is going to be destroyed. A perfect example of that is what his plans for saving the earth is leaving the planet. That's why they look to Mars and all these other big super earths and all this stuff.
Planets.
So they can go over there.
Yeah.
This place is destroyed. That's his plan.
Yeah, and then destroy those planets. Yo.
But in a way, if this devil did just get up and leave the earth, that'll be a blessing, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the earth has a natural ecosystem.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not. It's only because of these devils that it's in the state that it's in. Because they constantly gotta keep reconstructing the cement.
Yeah.
You know, they constantly flying the chemtrails. The earth will just clean itself up.
That's true. That's true.
Got out of here, man.
Con.
So this devil is killed.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's bad.
It makes sense how we got to be here to learn, you know, wickedness, man. Right? Because that's how you be a perfect judge, man.
Yeah.
Like you got this dude, Judge Mathis, man, who supposedly, you know, he was in that life or whatever, you know. So then when you see like niggas come up, he can easily spot out like, yo, you a crackhead, yo, you got problems. Because he was around them type of people, he was around them grimy niggas, man. You know, so that's why now when he's up in his judge seat, he's able to easily spot out, you know, who's a damn nigga and who's a low life and stuff like that.
You're able to discern.
So when we in the kingdom, now we know what happens when you eat pork, man. You're gonna get high cholesterol, man. You're gonna get worms. You know, we know what happens when you commit adultery, man. Alright? Somebody gonna be out there looking to put your ass to death, man. Okay? The man and woman, man. You know what happens when you steal, nothing good comes from breaking these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. So when we in the kingdom, Yahweh Shemashah is gonna make us perfect, man. And we're not even gonna go off, man. And even if there was a point, it's like, yo, we're not gonna go back to that, man.
Yeah.
So that's when we cut off.
Hey, let's prove that, yeah.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12, verse 22. Therefore, whereas thou dost chasten us, thou scourgest our enemies 1,000 times more, to the intent that when we judge, we should carefully think of thy goodness, and when we ourselves are judged, we should look for mercy. Yeah, so we were scored, so like you just said, man, so that when we're judged, we can look for the Most High's mercy, and ultimately we can become judges, man.
Yeah.
And our enemies are gonna be scourged 1,000 times worse than what we went through.
Yeah.
You know, so how, if we didn't know judgment, how would we be able to put judgment on these other nations, man? So when we in power now, we're gonna know how to perfectly judge Esau for all of his wickedness, man. He said double unto them what they done unto us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now we had to go through that. Now we could, okay, these devils was hanging us on trees, they were doing this, such and such. Now we're gonna do that upon you double. But
In righteousness, yeah.
we're not gonna do all that wicked shit.
Yeah. No buck breaking in the kingdom.
No adultery and stuff like that, man. You know, raping little kids or underage girls. We're not gonna be doing that, man. Everything is gonna be according to the Most High's word, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it just shows a little bit, just goes to show you too, man. From the dietary law, man, how people are destroyed because we don't follow the law.
Right.
As far as like in the book.
Yeah.
We're the only nation, all right, these Negroes, Latinos, and their Americans that get sick from, about food. You got these heathens that can eat that food all day.
Yeah.
You see? And nothing happens to them.
Yeah.
You know? Now, this is why people are playing.
Yeah.
Now you got a big mama going to church. You know, she got gout, she got a cane, you know? And she's still trying to praise the Lord, but she's still doing wicked.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Eating barbecue food.
Proverbs 3 and yeah, man, that's what happens, man. Yeah, because you got groups that be eating, their frogs still be moving around on the plate. They be eating.
And in this society, it's lucky, man, you know what I'm saying? All these abominable foods, man, all right? They push it to us like it's something, man, all right? Take the bitches want to go to, they think eating lobster and shit, lobster and shrimp. They think that shit is like living, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a delicacy. Not knowing, like a few years ago, like back in the 60s and 70s, 50s and shit, lobster and crab and shrimp, that was like the so-called poor man food. You shouldn't eat that shit was cheap as fuck, because you're not going to eat that shit. And now they reverse the whole thing, man. I'm about to eat, I'm eating good, man. Lobster, I always want to do this lobster claws and shit, man. Surf and turf, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, and that's how they push it for us, man. Niggas said, yo, I had this little chick, right? You know what I'm saying? I gave her like $60 or whatever. I said, so what you gonna do with this money? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do with it, man? Well, you know how I'm gonna go eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some shrimp fried rice. And I'm like, oh my God, man. She think this is like the thing. Like this is what you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's Hosea 4 and 6. My people destroyed for lack of knowledge. She don't know what the good life is about, man.
This woman's finished, man, because when you go to those places, man, they spend their benefit cards on that food, man. You know, when they're first in the month, it's all full of nigga women, man. They got the clams, the mussels, they're all in their bottles and stuff, man. You know, they're the type of people, man, of the consumers of that food, man.
Yeah.
You know?
These niggas are so wicked too, they'll go somewhere like BBQs that's like known for their wings and they'll get a fucking shrimp cocktail.
Yo, I was up in Mickey's last night.
Yo, Jake is gone,
Yo,
bro.
I did that one time. I took a trip to BBQ store. I'm like, yo, what you want? She's funny and some shrimp. I'm like, yo, I'm not paying for that shit. I'm at fucking BBQs right now.
Right.
You want to go to a restaurant, some restaurant?
Right.
You're not gonna go to
Known for the wings. Known for the wings, but you. Yo, Jake.
Like, yo, I want some shrimp. I'm like, $45 for that shit, man. You should be eating it anyways, though. But, you know,
Yeah, bro, I literally, see what you just saw? I literally saw that last night. I got a few people at my crib. I wasn't by myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm just sleeping, I'm just watching whatever it is. They come out with the whole shrimp cocktail.
Fucking madness,
Like,
man.
I didn't even know they sell shrimp in here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's why, touching Ishmael, that's why with Ishmael, man, he is early power, man. Ishmael, he don't got it, man. Because here it is, Ishmael thinks he's so righteous, man. You know, Ishmael's pissing me off, man. Here it is, he thinks he don't eat no pork, all right? But then he mess around and eat horse, man. Or camel.
Yeah,
he
camel.
Start eating shrimp.
Right.
Crab and lobster, man.
Yeah.
You know, so you ain't got it, man.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 1. My son, forget not my law, but let my heart keep my commandments.
Right, man, because these commandments is life, man. Okay? These commandments is what makes us a wise nation, man.
Hey, Doom, 4. Yeah.
For length of days and long life and peace.
Can you do that again?
For
length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee.
Right, if you keep those laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Like 40 years old, man, of heart attacks, man. You know? High cholesterol and things like that, man, because they eat, man. And you're going to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Yeah, that's why we need that new covenant, man. Because this body, we can't do that, man. It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why we need that new covenant, man. That new agreement, the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, man, in our mind. Which that's gonna come, you know, pursuant to the prophecy, only to Israel as well. That's it.
I was just gonna say, and also because the devil is ruling the earth, he controls the food.
Yeah.
The devil puts pork in everything.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? He'll fast. Well, he ain't supposed to eat fast food anyway, but like you got I remember one time they had like dairy ice cream. This devil found a way to put pork in that. It's like, yo, what the hell are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Put pork in everything.
Yeah.
You got tuna fish, you got something like tuna fish. They catch tuna fish in the nets. Sometimes they catch dolphins in it too.
Yeah.
And they grind it all up together, man. So now when you eat a tuna fish, you gotta look that up, bro. You might be eating dolphin too, because now they got cans of tuna fish that actually have a label on it that will tell you if it doesn't have, if it's no dolphin, it's guaranteed. But if it don't got that label, supposedly it could be dolphin before you know.
Hey, you have a sausage link? You know, you want a beef sausage. All right, they'll give you a beef sausage, but they'll wrap it in a
It's
pork
pork,
casing.
yeah.
Yo, you know what else got pork in it, man? You know, like if you go, you might do laundry, and then things you put in the dryer to make your clothes smell, what you call them shit?
Fresh.
Little pots.
No. Paper. Yeah. That got pork in it, man. Man, bro, I think you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this was a goddamn devil.
That's how you know them camps that preaching the law, statutes, and commandments. There's nothing wrong keeping them, but when you do that, you're omitting Yahweh Shai. You're taking Yahweh Shai out of the picture. That's why we need Yahweh Shai, man. You know?
Right, you don't go crazy, man, because we already know we can't keep it.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
we can just bugged out, man.
Can't.
We just say we all for sure.
Yeah, can't. Yeah.
And like bro saying, that's why we need that new covenant, man.
That's it,
All
bro.
right, my son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments for length of days and long life and peace.
Right, peace, man.
Yeah.
Those types of commandments can grant you peace, okay? And we ain't gonna be able to keep all those types of commandments on the side. We do it to the best of our ability, man. But in the kingdom, we're gonna be perfected, man. That's why in the kingdom we're gonna have nothing but peace, man.
Yeah.
But it can even give you a little bit of peace on this side now, man.
Yeah.
If you keep it to the best of your ability.
Can't.
I think that's what I'm asking.
Hey, the reason this devil keeps on wanting to put pork and everything and sow this discord between all the people, like really, is because he knows what Amos 3:1, how like you only have I known out of all.
Yeah, right. Therefore, yeah.
You know, so what's that? In Revelation 12:10, the accuser of thy brethren. You know what I mean? So here it is. He's putting, and he's going to the Lord like, hey, these guys are eating pork and committing adultery and doing all these things. You know, so they're banking on that, so the Lord will come back and save his people.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the devil does that.
This is Psalm chapter 50, verse 20. It says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son.
Yeah, and the mother, Esau and Jacob were brothers, you know? So he slanders his own mother's brother, man. You know? On the news, on the media, always putting that picture out of Jacob. We were talking about that earlier in the sit-down, right? This devil's media, you know, he'll go out there, portray Jacob as a crime, and they'll show some fluffy news, have like a gerbil skiing or some bullshit, and then here it is, Ernesto is robbed up a grocery store or something, some liquor store. You know what I mean? He's always accusing us, man. You know?
And the way he really does that is by way of his warlocks and his wizards, because they know the name of Yahweh. So they, the Rothschilds, these banking families, they go to their warlocks and they consult with their warlocks, saying, look how your people are going off, directly with I don't want to say with the Lord, but with their wizards, man. That's how they're on the left hand side. That's how they're accusing us, man.
I can say this real quick. How they make Jake go off? Then they go and accuse us. You know what I'm saying? They're the accusers of our brethren. You know what I'm saying? What they do is they make you go off, but having you get a a McDonald's commercial
Yep.
with some pork and with no beard and shit, clean face Jake,
Yep.
with no beard eating pork. And then they would go and send up prayers to the Most High and accuse us in front of, let them know that, listen, you see your men saying, these are your children. These are the sons of Israel. Look what they doing.
Oh, this what
They eating pork. They eating pork. They have clean shaven face. They commit adultery. They do all kind of manner of wickedness. But these are your people.
That's what they do too. Let's say it's a regular day. It's a regular day. You can cook on that day. You go buy a pack of chicken from the store. But yeah, that pack of chicken, the clear seal or whatever that be over it, it might be made of pork. And they might be like, yo, look at your people, man. This got pork on it. They're just a rapping. Yo, your people going off.
But you know what? Even though, see, it says like in Ezekiel chapter 12 verse 4, I think it's 4:12 or 12 verse 4, you should eat your bread defiled in the land of your captivity or something like that. You see, so
bread
4 and 12,
defiled
right?
amongst the Gentiles.
You see, you may eat your bread defiled amongst the Gentiles. So what it's saying is, I'm saying what's going on is, even though you may go to a halal meat market, in which I do, and go get some, get lamb, get goat meat, but guess what? How the hell we know bison? How the hell we know that these goddamn Ishmaelites or Edomites is not praying and over their, I'm saying, praying and setting that meat up over their gods. You know what I'm saying, praying to their gods and sacrificing, you understand what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Praying, doing prayers to their gods.
Yeah.
With that meat, man.
Hey, and then Amos chapter 9, that's why the Lord said that the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, man. So he's seen all this wickedness that Esau is doing, man.
And also, you got that
Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 12. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles.
Even thus shall the sons of Israel, is that what I'm saying that word children? Even thus shall the sons of Israel eat their bread defiled amongst the Gentiles. And burger, I'm about to say that, GMO foods, drink, I'm saying, White Castle, you got GMO foods, you got baby fetus fish. In the, and Pepsi, McDonald's,
Oreo,
and Nestle. So, right after these bitches, these black ass, gutter ass bitches, go to parenthood, which is set up by Esau, which is genocide, total genocide. Soon they walk them babies, they snatch it up, and immediately it goes on to the grill of McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, and many other fast food restaurants who inject that they enjoy themselves in, man. You see what I'm saying? So we eating our bread defiled, man, in the land of our captivity. Not only we eating GMO foods like from these fast food restaurants, but even when you go to halal restaurants, man, halal supermarkets, how do you know that food is not really, clean, man? We don't know that, man.
Can I say something quick? It's a law that you're not supposed to eat an animal. Like say an animal was tussling with another animal, fighting him. You're not supposed to eat that animal torn. All right? Also, you're not supposed to eat an animal that died of itself. All right? So how the hell do you know? You go into these supermarkets, or you see it in the package, man. I didn't see my grandmother grab a chicken, cut the chicken neck and the chicken all. I seen that. Then I knew, okay, this chicken is all right. That was curry that night. All right. But nowadays, they'll put a goddamn chicken in a package. You don't know whether this chicken died of itself or not.
Hey, that spirit brought this out. Check this out. When I was in Mississippi, when I was a young lad, I was playing Little League baseball in Mississippi. Me and my father was coming back. Me and my father and my sister was coming. Our family was coming back for one of my games, and we saw a deer laid out in the street. We saw some Edomites taking it up and putting it in the back of the pickup truck.
Savage.
It just got killed. What do you think they did with that meat, man? They didn't take that meat. They didn't take that deer and disregard it. This deer meat is a delicacy. It's a deer meat is highly regarded in the South, man. That's some good food, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's venison. You can make some venison with that. You can make deer soup with that, man. shoulder of a deer and smoke it, you got some, hey man, you got some good meat. So that deer that died by getting hit by the car, that's roadkill, man. That's unlawful to eat. But guess what? Esau would take that and sell it.
And then Esau put up the head with the antlers up in his house like he actually killed the deer. All right, lion, man. You know another thing, these Hamites, what they do is when they go out to hunt. See, when they go out to hunt, the lions and the hyenas are already out there hunting, man. A lion caught, I think it was a water buffalo. I see this on YouTube. And them filthy ass Hamites in their loincloths. They scared the lion away from the water buffalo. Hey, they ain't even had no blood. There was some scared truckers, man. There was some scared trucking motherfuckers, man. And they went over there and they scared the lion away and they took away the water buffalo that the lion killed. You know, we gonna show you heathens, man.
I'm gonna show you how to do it.
Hey, when I seen it, man, I was laughing my ass off. I was like,
so that's the foul bread in the land of our captivity, man. GMO foods, fluoride in the water, pesticide being injected into the foods, you know, seedless grapes, seedless oranges, seedless watermelon. All that's the foul food in the land of our captivity, the land of our man. Seedless oranges, land red. You got something, bro?
Oh, sorry about that. This is Mark 16 to 18. They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them.
Hey man, and that's in this land, man. We drinking fluoride in our water. Fluoride is poison. And you know what? Going back into the 20s, right? When Adolf Hitler was having these groups, you know, Adolf Sugarburger, aka Adolf Hitler, that had these gutter rats in concentration camps. It was only four German troops holding 2,000 or 3,000 men in the concentration camp, and they wondered how the hell was that possible? And then it came out in the 20s that Donald Trump, that Adolf Hitler was using fluoride, and that's a chemical agent that dumbed down the people, man. Yeah. That make them docile. So that's how, hold on, that's how they was able to control them gutter rats, them Khazars, man, in that time. And none of them Khazars was put into death chambers and shit. They died from lice, man. It's a disease that they died from, man. Typhus, man. You see what I'm saying? So all this bullshit that they was pushing in the media is all false, man. Yeah. You see, Esau's being exposed for the devil, which means deceiver, and he's the father of lies, and this is a no value, man. The forger of lies, man. You are nothing but the forger of lies, you goddamn devil, man. So all that bullshit of the Holocaust, that's all bullshit for Gazy. Yep. You know, but going back to the foul bread in our land of our captivity, man, all the bread that we eat, how the hell we know it's really halal, man? Or how the hell we know it's really organic? We going through faith, man. Because Esau is a foul devil, man. It even came out in a documentary that Esau, the so-called white man, was pushing these cows to produce milk to the provide. The cows, they was producing milk, but it was blood and pus that was coming in the milk too, man. Yeah, that's why I stopped eating. That's why I stopped drinking milk, man.
Everything got its own season, man. You can't be doing that, man. You can't have a cow producing milk back to back to back, man. Or you be feeding them. See, cows are supposed to eat. The heifer is supposed to eat grass. They gotta mean corn. Corn will fatten them up. You know? We're supposed to be doing that, man. You ain't supposed to be eating no fucking veal parmesan, man.
Yeah, calf, man.
All right?
That's unlawful.
Okay? Yeah. You gotta let an animal grow to a certain age before you eat it, man. You ever heard of the law of the Most High? Esau's all into his penal codes, man. You know?
So here it
certain things you ain't supposed to do.
Cut. So here it is. You got a calf. You know,
veal palm,
which is veal palm. You got calves and shit, and they kill the calf, man. This to make some veal, man, which is unlawful to eat.
Hey, you know what? If I said that about that veal, hey, when I was a shorty, when I was a young lad, like his brother said, in school and all that. Yo, they used to feed you for lunch. Oh, veal
We having veal today.
Bill cutlets.
Veal cutlets today. You know? When I went to
Bill
school,
pat.
that's what they'll do. If you grew up in New York City, you went to school out here in New York, and you like, I'm 30, you know, whatever, man. You know, when you went to school back in them days, in the 90s and shit, in the early 2000s, they used to give you like veal parm, veal parmesan or veal chops. What's the one? Veal. No, they making you go off. Because them crackers gotta buy food where they go to school at. The free lunches and shit.
Yeah, they
that
fuck
was
you
all
up. Yeah.
abominations, man. Feeding you, giving you goddamn abominations, man.
Yeah.
Straight. You ain't eating no Tyson's chicken, man. You eat some.
You mean antibiotic, juiced up, fucking Hey, you notice when you see a fucking chicken, when the wing, a chicken wing. Listen, I grew up going back and forth from New York to Mississippi, man. So I played. My father from Mississippi, and I played Little League baseball in Mississippi, man. So I know, man. It's not.
To make it worse, then you got the Hebrew amongst us, selling us more poison and more.
Hey, Habakkuk 2, verse 16. Let's get the scriptures.
This is
Yeah, 2 verse 16.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 16. It says, "Thou art filled with fame from glory. Drink thou also."
Or try 15. Try 15.
15. All right, it says, "Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink,
Yeah.
that putteth thy bottom to him."
Yeah, exactly, man. That's a so-called white man, right? But what the hell did he give us to drink, man?
It says, "And makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness."
Yeah, making some drunken meaning what? To go off.
Come.
That's what these devils made us do.
Hey.
All right? All right? And that's it. Lord will, we're going to see you on the next week. Shalom.
Shalom.